ish in here. It's just stuff everywhere in here. It's a lot of stuff in here. Oh, I gotta get in here and clean up. When stuff is just all over the place in here, it's gonna dang near make my skin crawl. My books is waiting. Like, I came here like, because I don't come back in here after class. This place equates to work to me, so they know I'm not trying to go back to work. Top of the morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. So it's 5:50. Okay. I used to live on the West Coast. My son still lives out there. My parents and everything. Got a lot of family on the West Coast, as a matter of fact. I got a lot of family everywhere. And with y'all, I got family all over the world now. So not only do I have family all over the United States, I now have family on every continent. Cousins and stuff, aunties, grandmas, the like. The like. I got all of that over here right now. Uh-oh. Does this look dark to y'all? Because Circa B is still having this stuff down from when I was watching TV or whatever. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. So, you're going to need your book 2. Are you guys ready? You're going to need your book 2. And we're going right back to page 387. Good morning. If you can, if you're driving, y'all know the deal. If you're getting the kids off to school, fine. I know you can't. It's okay. But if you're able to grab your book or get online, go to your PDF, you hear me? Then you just do what you need to do. Okay. Okay. Good morning, everybody. I'm going to give it's only been 2 minutes. I'll wait. Don't chop my neck off. It's my day off. Oh, yeah, that's when you get chopped up the most. You ain't never seen the movie Wanted? Have you ever seen that? Is it called Wanted with Angelina Jolie and old boy? That's the kind of workout I be giving y'all over here. We gonna get the ancient wisdom, even though I'm not like, what's his name? He's a creepy boss. I'm not that kind. I'm just giving it to you straight. Now, he had people doing stuff they weren't supposed to do. That's the other people on the other side. But the rest of it, yeah, that's all me. Matter of fact, I even got the swords and everything. Don't even trip. I'm ready. We got all of the materials to get you worked over here. We got everything to beat you in the shape. We gonna teach you how to work everything you need to work over here. Just in case you have to come into battle with some people that fake Christians or the devil himself. How about that? You right? You okay with that? We got everything we need over here. No trick. And do. And what she said, what I'm gonna do with that Thor hammer? Well, his sister, that's Tara, and this is Rika. So, if that one don't bust your head, this one will. If you're a little bit hard-headed, more than a few people, and sometimes I gotta get a different tool to bust your head open. So some of y'all need this one. Some of y'all can bite your knee with that plastic one, but this one right here, some of y'all need this one. Some of y'all. Some of y'all is CERCA including herself. And then, just in case I need to teach you how to sword fight, saying I gotta learn myself, but we own it. We own it. We got our armor here. You hear me? Because we real soldiers over here in the army of the Lord. It is. And soldiers can't go nowhere without no sword. I will smite thee. I will smite thee. I think I'm going to call her Carrie. That was my grandma's name. So I'm going to call her Carrie. Oh, to the lady that'll stick you real quick. That and or give you a big old flash for you to smile. So I think I'm a neighbor after my grandma and neighbor Carrie. That's your sister's name. Well, here, Queen. I just my helmet is shipping out this weekend. Oh Lord, thank you, Tay. And y'all wonder why I'm crazy. People help facilitate my craziness. Y'all help all of this whole stuff. Yeah, your helmet will be on its way. Oh God, do y'all show people? Y'all don't be showing people that, do y'all? Thank you. Y'all don't. Y'all show people when I be dressed up. You screenshot that and show people. I might need to rethink this. I might need to rethink. I don't know if I want to put all this on there. Wait a minute. Name of what book? Y'all gotta be more specific. Do you know how many books I got in here? That could be any book. You have got to be more specific. Seriously. That could be any book that 20 books in a day. I hope all my people's Halloween costumes, you're safe with me. Oh, I know. I know I am. Yes. I was talking to the other folks. They'll be like, where's the costumes at? Why? You trying to embarrass me? You gonna wait till we have our family function and be like, look, CERCA. Don't get too crazy. Family always want an embarrassing picture of you. Just in case you get to talking crazy, they got something on you. I got to watch y'all. I don't know. Y'all might be trying to. Okay. The Lives of the Prophets. Page 387. I'm reading on the computer though, because these eyes be doing what they do. I'm trying to wait to 10 minutes. So if you guys wonder what I'm stalling for, it's for that. Oh, excuse me. Beginner book in ancient Egyptian knowledge. What we're reading. As a matter of fact, the Egyptians are going to be a part of our lesson today. Stay around for a while. Yeah, the Bible is the beginner. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Start over there and just Google every scripture about the Egyptians. It's going to lead you some places. And see, people steer away from the Bible, but I found the goodies in the Bible. You see that? So you just got to know, instead of looking at the Bible as a whole book, if you look at each individual word, except for and the main words, like every name, every date, every place that is mentioned, right? If you look at that as a bubble on a brainstorm chart, the Bible will be so big to you, you'll realize you wasted a lot of time having it sit on your couch. Or on the couch table right there. The little, the end tables. Good morning. Instead of looking at the Bible, like each story as a story, look at each name, place, time, and date as a bubble on a brainstorm chart, and then find out as much information as you can about that name, who it was, who their family was, the city, what gods they worship there, what is the history of that place. When you look at the Bible like that, it's massive. And even though 66 books is just a lot of information, if you're looking at it right. Because each one of those names in the Bible is a rabbit hole if you know how to search it. Each one of those places, the time and dates, it's a rabbit hole. Each name, I promise you, that's how I got here. I'm like, wait a minute. So now I need this book to go with that book, because this book will only tell me what that book, okay, and then I need this book. Oh, okay, so that makes me, oh my goodness, and now this book from 10 years ago makes so much sense right now. How do you know my Bible's next to my end table? I have one in my room too. Because I hate to say it, most black folks and people of color, they always are gonna have a Bible either in the curio cabinet, on top of the TV, on the table, under the table, on the little glass part, or some kind of basket type thing. And then they normally try to stash one somewhere near their room or the bathroom. Right? No. You said correct. This is true on the coffee table and open too, with a little thing in it to Psalms something, Psalms 23. There we go, Daisha. Ah! Yes, ma'am. It's always gonna be a scripture and Psalms open up. You said in my car. Oh. Some things don't change. It don't matter where. Listen, I already know. That is funny. Y'all said we ain't family. Where? Everybody's is open. I listen. The red writing. Come on. Yeah, listen. That's how I go. I already know. Oh, and one in the car. You right. The little one. Psalms 23 under the pillow. Lord, that is funny. Mine's open to Psalms 91. I said something in Psalms, and you said the living room. Listen, you can take us out to church, but you can't take the church out of us. Come on. Listen, mine will be open. Listen, already. That says a lot. That says a lot. Because most times, now I'm not just saying, because I know Spanish people do this too, but they people of color as well. Now, white folks, I don't know if this is how y'all was raised. Y'all can tell me. I don't know. I've been in a lot of white people's houses, but I don't think I ever saw Bibles laid down unless they was already ministers. So is this something y'all do? And I'm not trying to be funny. Y'all know I be wanting to know. Yes. Okay. Okay. So white folks do it too. Okay. Okay. All right. Now I know. Okay. So y'all, all right then, everybody. They be in the closet. Okay. But have y'all noticed if you go into a person of color's house, I didn't Spanish people got it too. They got all those saint candles and everything. Um, Only pulled out on Sunday. Really, Julissa? So it's in the living room, but it's in the closet and it gets pulled out on Sunday. You are funny, Queen. I'm done with you. Stop. It's too early. You playing already. Stop it. Don't. She Queen over here talking about to everybody in the chat, praise the Lord, saints. I'm sick of you. She already playing early in the morning. You already see. Don't run the fish away. They gonna see that and leave. Oh my God. I do not listen. See? And then you wonder why her and Tom be in the corner, because that starts early in class. We ain't even been in here 15 good minutes. She could not help it. She said, tell Queen, I said, go on to timeout. Yes. Here, talk about to everybody in the chat. Praise the Lord, saints. Oh, this family. You know, that's why people come over here talking crazy. Stop it. Oh, funny. I love it over here. Oh, shoot. Listen, we have a good time. You piddled a little, didn't you? Oh, that's funny. You ain't even been in here 15 minutes already going to ISS. You going, look, she gonna be on one today. She woke up and chose violence already. Dang it. Tay said, I'ma stick beside her though. So your cousin said she gonna stick beside you. You in ISS and she gonna be over there. Y'all gonna be painting pictures and stuff, making hand turkeys and hand trees now to take home to you know. She got some arts, arts and crafts. Y'all about to make the hand trees for your parents. So when you go, so when you say it is, Tay said we better be over here making hand trees. Uh-huh. Darn. Excuse me. You said, excuse me, eating Cheez-Its and sandwiches. I'm done. I am done. All right, y'all. So, that's why I can't find it. I'm in the wrong book. And I ain't even looking in the book. I got my whole thing. All right. So, I'm going to let y'all, oh, thank you so much, Miss Julissa. Very interesting and intelligent. Okay, so tell me why I'm single then. If I'm interesting and intelligent, you know what? I already know. Because I can't listen to foolishness. And if you get on my phone talking crazy, I just don't call you back or text you back or answer. That's why I'm single. Because you ain't got nothing to talk about. This is going to be a hard relationship. I probably won't be doing that. I am strong. And somebody tried to come for my hands on my picture talking about why your hands so big. I said, because I'm stronger than you. I build shelves and beds and stuff. So, yeah, my hands just might be big. Because I'm stronger than you, sir. He said, oh, it might be the camera. Oh, okay, sat down somewhere. Nigga, you thought you was coming for me? I live in a house with 3 boys. Do you understand? I know where to go. I know exactly where to go with these men. So you better back up. He wasn't ready for that. He was not. He said, laugh out loud. I guess it's the camera. Yep, and I'm still stronger than you. You saw that? You was all done up. I said, CERCA. I said, you right. Come on, Talton. And you came for my hands? Sis, don't do that. Because what you don't know is, it's 10-year-olds that have bigger hands than I do. My hands are actually very little. What you don't know. It's 10-year-old kids that got bigger fists than me. I didn't. Just look up the Lives of the Prophets. Go to if you have the book, go to the front to the table of contents and then just go to the Lives of the Prophets. Y'all got to start using, I said the Lives of the Prophets first, actually, or second, but I did repeat that. And just to let you know, you wouldn't defend that silliness. That's okay, I do. Girl, I'm different than a lot of people. I'm gonna teach you about speaking on stuff you're not supposed to. That's my job. In so many different ways. You don't have to. I got you, sis. Because I don't play that. Because people's mouths is real slick. And they think folks ain't going to come and chop them in their throat. And that's why they say whatever they want to say. But they don't do it over here. They get out of this class real quick. I promise you. And I ain't got to cuss you out to do it. But I know where to go. You're going to use some respect. You don't know me. For your opinion of me to matter, you got to... Do you pay a bill over here or anything? You don't. You ain't easing my... You're not doing nothing. I'm about to chop you in your throat. And you'll learn not to do that to the next person. You'll learn to keep your mouth off of people that you don't know. Or don't ask questions that don't have nothing to do with you. See, I still believe in old school respect and things like that. You said I'm resting up to get chopped in my... Child's ready for this weekend. Listen. And this is why CERCA used to be having a fight with her life. Because they said, what did you say? What did you say? That's rude. You don't think it was rude for you to ask me some questions about something that don't have nothing to do with you? That's a HIPAA violation, one. If we just gonna talk about it. Anything that's going on with my organs ain't none of your business unless you trying to... You're making it into you overstepped your boundary and I push back over the line is what you're mad about. pushed you right back over the line. You stepped over, you put your whole foot over, and I shoved you real hard and quick, and now you mad. Well, don't be intrusive. Don't be invasive, and then you don't got to worry about getting pushed on your butt. Because my business ain't your business unless I want it to be. I don't have to answer you. I don't have to tell you nothing. Matter of fact, I don't got to show you a book because they mask. You hear me? So if you don't use your manners, you don't get nothing over here. Show me a book. I ain't showing you nothing. And I'll be looking at the book and won't pick it up. Know exactly what you're talking about, but until you use your manners, you can't get nothing over here. I promise you, nothing. Shoot. I'm about to be 44 years old on my birthday. Don't tell me what to do. Period. You hear me? So, 20 minutes in, we good. It ain't only the TikTokers. Vicky, it be some people over here. I done had to block people from YouTube. I started blocking people on YouTube first. You said, all right, I'm up now. I don't tell people my personal business, y'all. This is the World Wide Web. You could be a stranger or one of the people I don't talk to acting like they a stranger. No offense to you. But I got people that I don't mess with that watch me, so I just don't be putting my business out there like that of where I move and how I move. Because it's a lot of people that I don't mess with. Good morning, y'all, that still watch me. I don't talk to them or nothing, and they come over here and watch me because they need their CERCA fix. And do. It's probably a good 300 of them in here. Hey, y'all. Swear they can't stand me, but can't stop watching me. You learning too. That's good. You feel real crazy about calling me crazy? Saying I was in a reprobate mind? Yeah. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Okay, I feel my armpits getting sweaty. We ain't gonna be able to do no robe. I'm gonna just have to turn this heat up a little bit in here because that's gonna be too much. It's hot flash day today, I guess. I had some chocolate last night, so that works out. You said never a dull moment around here. Ain't. We love it. We gonna laugh until we pee. I think all my neighbors is leaving for work. Okay. Buckle up, buttercup. Listen here. Because it's hot. I don't know what's going on with this weather. It's bipolar or something. Good morning. Okay. So, let's get this popping. We had about 30 minutes. Everybody didn't have that chance to get in her. And then, where was I at? See, this is why everything be running slow. Every last one of these things be open, and it be 1,652 apps open in everything. All of my devices. I woke up yesterday. All of my devices were dead. All 3 of my iPads, my computer, both of my phones. Technically, all 3 of my phones. It's a lot. My daughter said, we don't even know where to call you and get in contact with you. We don't even know how. Because do any of your phones ever even be charged? No. And everything is on D&D. Everything. Everything. It could be 3 hours. If I ain't looking at it, I don't even know you didn't go. Whatever. I'm for real. Mm. I'm dead on it. Y'all know how many dings I get in a day? Sometimes y'all will tag me in 5 back-to-back videos. If it's 40 people doing that, somebody sent a cash app, somebody that sent me an email, somebody will come. Well, listen, I would never get no sleep. Or just have a moment to just think with no sound. You heard me. So, I gotta just keep them on D&D. Okay. Here we go. So, who's ever heard the question, why do the Egyptians reverence the Virgin, the sun, and the whole, that whole thing? Like, they have their own version of it. Who's heard that before? Ooh, Miss Jules, it'd be crazy sometimes. I thought I was the only one that tagged you and stuff. Are you crazy? No. Everybody tags me and stuff. Everybody. I'm grateful though, because it helps me to, see stuff we study. But yeah. Don't be sorry. Listen, I'm not saying don't, because this is how we've been able to spread this much information. I love it when y'all tag me and stuff, because sometimes I'll be bored and then y'all be tagging me and stuff and I'll be over here dying laughing. So don't worry about that. It's a part of the job. I just had to learn how to just muffle some of the sound. Does that make sense? Because it would be dinging in my sleep. Because people in other countries, so they're up when we're asleep. They get to go watch the rewatch. They're commenting. I don't want y'all to stop that. I just had to do something. You've been wanting to ask me about the emerald tablets. The emerald tablets are the Shepherd of Hermas. They're in the same book that Jesus' birth is in, and it's somewhere in this chaotic A room. And I can't even go grab it for you and show you because it's right here. Thank you, God. Actually, I can. Whew. Just, it's a lot of stuff in here. So this book, The Lost Books of the Bible by William Home, actually has the emerald tablets in it too. But in this book, it's called The Shepherd of Hermas, or Hermes. And from what we're understanding, it's Enoch. Another name for Enoch. Thoth, or whatever his name is, the Shepherd of Hermas and Enoch are supposedly the same people. So we've been doing our research to see. Yeah, we are. Every living being is. Even the people that ended up being the Anunnaki are descendants of Adam and Eve, because the angels went into the women. So they're not descendants of Adam, but they are descendants of Eve. And maybe that's why they don't give the descendants of just Eve. No, I'll take that back. Yeah, because they went into the daughters. Well, technically, but yeah, they are. No, they are, because those daughters wouldn't have been made without Adam and Eve. So yeah, they are, actually. Yes, it is. It is. Yeah. So, all right. Yeah, that was a different thing. But yeah, they are, because those daughters are the daughters of Adam and Eve. So they are the lineage as well. They just monsters. If what we read does the I need socks. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my life together. What? I need water. I got coffee. Let me get some socks. Auntie sent me some socks too. I got some fluffy socks because I'm hot and cold. This menopause. Never mind. Thank you, Miss Diane. I put these fluffy sorrel house shoes you sent me on. And they got that fluff on the inside. I didn't even have to go get no socks. Because then I'll be wanting to take them off. Damn it. Y'all, bear with me. I ate some chocolate last night. So I'm going through it over here. I'm sweating and I'm cold and everything. Just leave it. Hot and cold. Listen, armpits on not 10 like stinky, but they're sweaty. So that's why I took the robe off. Then as soon as I got in here, my feet got cold. What the hell? What? I was just burning up. Like, what? This is stupid. I don't know. And don't have time to be worried about it. This is why, this is my air conditioning system right here, which I don't know. This is the hottest part of my body is my stomach. So that's why I always got a crop top on. Not because I'm trying to show y'all my, if I don't, it'll be a whole wet spot right here. All of this to be wet. And I don't have time to keep changing my shirt in a 5-hour class. So this is why we do crop tops. So that middle section can stay cool. CERCA, I want to get you a helmet. Queen, I got my info. Tay already made one. Thank you. Are you talking about a real metal one? Because Tay already made one. She already got one. She said it'll be shipped out this weekend. I do have a helmet. I appreciate you. Yes, a human space heater. And is, Mari. And is. Goodness gracious. Talking about don't even take much. And I'll be like, oh, okay, no. This ain't going to wake up wringing shirts out like this. No joke. They be sold. Oh, a costume one. Okay. I think that's what she's doing. Tay. She might be in here. I don't know. Oh, I love you guys too. Yeah, Flash and don't play with you. And ready for the winner. Listen. And is. Okay, come on. So, have you ever heard that Egypt had their own version of the Virgin Mary and whatnot? Have you heard that? I'm not going to be on here all day because I actually got to get out in the cold and go do some stuff. So, we'll want to get this going. Okay. Okay. Sure y'all have. Isis. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Thank Cat Black. Yeah. Come on. Yes. Horus. Right. Right. Well, did not Jesus go into Egypt and live there for a while? We read. Jesus was in Egypt at 2 years old. Do you keep your Egyptian name when you go to Egypt? Or do you get another one? So if the Bible tells us that Jesus lived in Egypt, and then the Egyptians have a story about a virgin birth there, I hear my stomach. The Bible tells us that Jesus went and lived in Egypt. And then the Egyptians have a story about a savior living there, this god, demigod, mama, virgin birth. Yes or no? Ah. You see how that's right there? But if you only study from the Christian point of view, or you only study from the Egyptian point of view, then you could see how they could say, oh, they stole it, and it's the same. He lived there. You don't think he was doing miracles in Egypt? As to why they wanted to kill all the little Hebrew boys? Who was killing the Hebrew boys so that the master could, I mean, the Savior couldn't be born? Who was doing that? Was it an Egyptian pharaoh that was killing everybody? King Herod? Where did King Herod live? He lived in Egypt, right? So then why in the world do we let them tell us that that is a different Mary and Jesus? And why is we arguing over why he was there? Well, he's not gonna have the same name. And if it wasn't him, why would the Egyptian Pharaoh King Herod, be killing the Hebrew kids? Huh? I don't gotta lie to you if I can hide the truth right in your face. Who put a light bulb if the light bulb just went off? Why is you arguing with the people that believe Egyptology when it's all the same story? That's why I be like, what are you talking about? It's all the same. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. Egyptians had it first. Right. The Savior was foretold. Who was the first person that the Savior was foretold to? Exactly, hiding money and playing. Adam. Are the Egyptians Adam's lineage? Are the Phoenicians Adam's lineage? Are the Hebrew Israelites, the Hebrews? Okay. All of these people are. This is why I keep telling you, you have to study the migration of the peoples to understand. This is why the old maps, timelines is so important. The wars between whoever and who, the first wars are all chronicled in the Bible. Okay? Now, when you go and you get the Smithsonian history books and other history books, they say the exact same thing that the Bible said about who was fighting against who. So if Adam, it's older than the version of nothing. Unless it's the War of the Sons of Heaven, because that was the only other major event that happened before that. The war between the sons of light and the sons of darkness. The war of heaven between the angels and God. Now, that wasn't a major event, but after that, the next thing was us getting kicked out of the garden in that whole process. Okay, so with that, listen, Gregory, you already know why they find Egyptian hieroglyphs and stuff here. We talked about that forever, and you've been here forever, sir. All of those monolithic structures were built before the flood. You visited the site in Egypt. They built a church around the site. Come on. You gonna come on in. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Because see, a lot of the books that we read are written in Coptic. And where did Coptic come from? Coptic is the Egyptian language, right? The ancient Egyptian language, Coptic. A lot of your biblical books were translated from the Coptic, the Egyptian language at that time. Why? Because the Israelites, the Hebrews, whatever, were in Egypt a lot. They went down to, the Bible tells they went down to Egypt for this. They went down to Egypt for that. Yes, it's a Coptic church. Yes, it is. This is why I be trying to tell people. Have y'all not paid attention when y'all studying in our OTP? It'll say like from the Greek, from the Syriac, or from the Coptic. Do y'all see that in our books? When it's two different renditions, a lot of times it's Syriac and Coptic that we're reading from. Coptic is Egyptian. Yes, Moses existed. And the Egyptians said he did as well. And so are other races. Listen, he existed. Yeah. So, with that, hopefully, like I said, you start to include and then you will actually see. That's right. So, you hear me? Right? Isn't it amazing how this has been sitting right in front of our face your whole life? And we will listen to the people that study Egyptology or the Egyptian literature and stuff say, oh, this, when clearly if you read both, it says the same exact thing. They just changed the names. But the Bible says that when Jesus was 2, they went down and lived in Egypt. So then the Savior of the world was in Egypt. We know this because Herod would not have been trying to kill all the Hebrew boys to stop him from being born if that wasn't the thing, because the Egyptians have literature about the plagues. They have literature about the blood turning into water. The water turned up. They have it. Talking about what sickness or whatever, something that came through, they might have called it a curse in their thing. They have this literature. So how is it that one or the other is lying in this exact same story? The water is red right now over there. Good morning, Auntie. Huh. So, at the hospital waiting for your colonoscopy. Oh, Auntie, God got you. It just made my cheeks tight, Auntie. Don't they give you something to relax? I don't want to talk about it. Mm-mm. I love you, Auntie. I'll be praying for you. My stuff just dealing, man. As soon as you said that, my cheeks was like, oh. Okay, good job. Okay. Maybe you want to scoot like a dog. My daughter just finished learning about Joshua in the Old Testament at school. See how they try to, yeah. It's real crazy. Okay. Go away. I don't understand why if people don't agree with the things that I say over here, they just keep typing stuff like I care. I think if you are so wise, you should go teach your own class where you want to be. If you know so much and you have so much, just go on over there. Start you got a TikTok evidently. So go ahead and get your followers up and teach your own class. I don't know why people do that. And they see I be ignoring them and they'll just keep on typing crazy stuff. It's weird. I'm talking about you. Why are you talking about right circle? I'm talking about you. You didn't know. You the person I'm talking about. How did you not know? No, you're not agreeing with me because it's 12 tribes and you said no, it's 13. I've been seeing your posts. I've just been ignoring them. Mm-mm. These eyes work good, believe it or not, even with these good old bottle caps on. My name is Daryl. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give y'all a minute because folks is crazy. They be funny. We got a lot of comedians out in the world. Everybody should be getting that bread, boy. Sorry, y'all. I had to blow my nose. I need to put some water in this dang diffuser because I woke up and blew my nose this morning and it was blood in there. So I know it's still dry. I don't even understand. I got all my diffusers going 24 hours a day. So how am I still getting dry nose? Is that happening with anyone else? Anyone else getting dry nose, like waking up, you blow your nose, it's a little bit of blood in there, and I know that's gross, but I got all my diffusers going, and I'm still waking up with like dry throat and stuff. Goodness gracious, they putting some in the air. You had to start using saline spray, and y'all know I drink a ton of water, so I'm not dehydrated. I'm like, what the heck? So it's not just me. Okay. I've been having to make sure I have my water filled in the middle of the night just in case I get up and I'm coughing because my throat is dry. It's ridiculous. I don't like it. I do not like it. Sam, I do not like. Have I changed? They had just changed it. They had just changed it. My hands are dry too. I put some of that Bear's Body butter on last night. I slept so good because this dang skin wasn't cracking. You hear me? It be like butter in the sheets, babe. You hear me? It be like, listen, that's why my skin looks so evenly. Thanks, Bev. Look. Listen. I know, right, Talton? You cooking if I come that way? Is there a Mrs. Talton so I can have some of her food too? You hear me? Shoot. Tell Mrs. Talton I'm coming for breakfast, your cousin. You hear me? Listen here. I'll come get some of y'all moisture and some biscuits and gravy. That's what I'm going to say. I don't want to be offensive now, but I sure will. Tell Mrs. Talton. Yep, she got a food truck too. Thank you, Jesus. Look at my family. Hallelujah. Everybody say thank you, Jesus. Look, see, I just felt food coming from your way. I don't know why. You see that? Some told me Mrs. Talton had some food over there. You see? You see how that works? She got a whole food truck. What lotion do I use? I really don't use lotion, but Bev's body butter makes these different like creams, and I got sensitive skin, so I can't. Listen here, come on through with the food. Listen, my stomach started growling. And I love it that we like food over here, honey. It makes me excited. Okay, come on, y'all. So I asked y'all that question. Listen, Mrs. Talton, thank you. Listen. Yes, Bev's body butter, but with no there's no apostrophe, I think. Listen, it make me excited about our family members. Everybody cook. Jace barbecue. We got what you call it in here, chefs and stuff in here. How can you send me some products? If you go up into my bio, it'll take you to my website and the P.O. box is there. Yeah, man. We got some folks in here to make all kind of stuff. Teas and everything else. Where the food truck at? Right. It's Mr. Talton. His wife I knew it. I don't know why. I felt food coming from over there. That's who it is, Jace. I owe him. Oh, okay. Okay. Bev's body butter. Thank you. Yes. We promote folks in our family, and I don't charge to do promotions and all of that stuff. I don't. If you send me something, I'm showing the world because I like it, and then if you want to shop with them, you shop over there. It's a lot of businesses that have taken off because of our community. Y'all know that, right? We basically did crowdfunding for the people that have businesses here. Ain't that crazy? Did y'all notice that? It's a lot of businesses that have got their start here because folks went and shopped. Somebody sent me something, and their businesses, you know what I'm saying? They've grown. They've grown. Folks just ordered 3 jars. Thanks, Bev. See? Bev's business has done great here. Helped a lot of the homeless community. Come on, Andrew. Andrew. You hear me? And that's why I love it here. As long as you ain't on no funny stuff and trying to jip people out their money, the people over here, they do what they gonna do. We do. It's a lot of businesses that have taken off, or people have maybe gotten customers that they might not have got because of us. Because y'all tell people about the stuff that y'all get. And and look at this. Do you see that when you don't charge, See, Miss Rhodes. See, who makes the melanin? I didn't know that anybody made any. I didn't get melanin. It was a. Oh, I have to go in there and get it. I can't think of her name right now. Um, Ho- Holy Holistics, but you know, holy is spelled WHOLE, and then LEE. Holy Holistics is who sent me all the teas. I be having to remember because y'all be sending me so much stuff and all the company names. I ain't gonna lie, they don't just stick in my mind. She's the one that makes all the teas and stuff like that. Tea for your cycle, the truth. It worked. Yeah. Oh, we got you, Bree. Just listen. Anything that you look at with anticipation, just the main thing you gotta do, Bree, Anna, is tell God thank you for peace, baby, and that takes care of every irritating spirit, all of that. Any situation where you feel anxious, all you gotta do is ask God for His peace and leave it there. Whatever they gonna do is they're gonna do. Is there a business? We started a thing for people to put their businesses up there, but I don't know if I ever got to it. And then I just be scared because folks be on funny stuff, and I don't want to be tied to nothing where folks is doing no like scamming or nothing. We do need a business directory. We do, but I just be scared because I don't want somebody saying I came here and got that because everybody ain't honest. You know? Just like this whole, like I said before, that whole assistant thing, God kept telling me no. He kept saying, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And now all these people's assistants is coming out telling all of their business. I'm so grateful I listened to my dad. Ain't no telling what could have happened. I'm grateful for that. He kept telling me no. And I kept saying, this load is heavy. He kept saying, I got you. You just do what you can. And guess what? Now all these assistants is coming out and they're putting people in danger. They're putting people's kids in danger. Offer a check. And y'all be sending me y'all most personal things. Could y'all imagine somebody getting on there and reading y'all emails out loud? I would wanna. You telling what you walked in on and what you seen on the computer and this and that. Y'all putting people's lives at risk for money that you ain't even gonna have shortly. I was even me and my homegirl was talking about this the other day. Like the whole Tisha Campbell situation. Did y'all think about see the people that be calling themselves exposing people don't realize that you call yourself exposing somebody, but if they take their life or take their family life, God forbid, you held responsible for that. Why y'all just want to be out on everybody and just throwing people business around? You playing with people's lives. God forbid a person can't take all of that, knowing all of that, they fighting with something, and then something happened where they unalive themselves, and now they kids don't got no daddy or mama because you want to be messy. For a check and views? I'm about to expose them when this money hit my account. You look real raggedy. What about them people, kids, they mamas, they daddies, they families that's also gonna be targeted and embarrassed? You're not worried about none of that. No, I'm talking about all of these DL accusations and all of this stuff. Quit dragging people business through the mud. It be killing me how people be so into somebody else's business. I don't got what's so what? Get out of these people's bedrooms. It can't be nothing going on in your bedroom if you worried about what everybody else doing in theirs, honey. Cause I guarantee you, when I talk to my friends, I'm not asking about how they back got broke I'm not asking about none of that. It ain't none of my business. But folks don't have barriers no more. They don't understand personal space and all of that. Shoot. Folks be worried about the wrong stuff. You are not, I don't care if these people are celebrities. They are people. And they have children and they have people who love them. It's not okay for you to do that. What about their kids? They see the internet too. So one of them babies start getting bullied because somebody didn't told all their daddy business, and they go home and God forbid hang themselves. Then what? It's y'all fault. The people that gotta get on their blog sites or whatever and expose people's business, like, are y'all not thinking about the damage that you are causing? Or is money more important than making sure people's mental stability is okay? Don't be so quick to just, because think about who you hurting. It ain't just that person. What if somebody was saying it about you and your kids had to see it? What if somebody took your deepest, darkest secrets or the things that you're most ashamed of and put it on Front Street for the world to see? How would that affect the way your kids look at you? You want that plastered all out and about everywhere? You want people giving their opinions on how you are as a person just by one screenshot of your life? Because we all got some ugly stuff. It ain't one person in here that don't got something that you pray. You be like, oh, okay, I can handle it, but woo, woo. Be mindful of how you judge, because you're going to be judged in the same way. See, people don't think about it like that. You don't care about telling nobody else business, spreading nobody else business. Do not be mad when the person you was relying on is really of the elite in your life. And if you'll do it to a star, they still a person, so it can still happen to you. What happens is you go to work, and exactly how you be talking about the stars is somebody at your job talking about you like that. I don't know them, right? So why you talking on them then? I don't know them. How can it affect me? Well, why is you speaking on their business then if you don't know them? Tell me that. If you don't think, because you don't think that they see the comments y'all leave, they see just, I see the comments folks be leaving. Even something as simple as that, y'all. We are going to be all be judged that same way. Even if you don't know them, it's not your story to tell. It is not. if you're not using it as an example to teach someone something, why are you repeating it? Tell me. The sad thing is how excited folks get about dirty stories about others. Miss Muffin. Miss Muffin! The tea, they have now deemed it. Ain't that what they call it? You already know if somebody say tea, it's some scandalous stuff about to be spread. Yes or no? Something that is probably not supposed to be being repeated. So messy has gotten a name. It used to be called backbiting and tail bearing. Y'all remember? Y'all know those words? A tale bearer, which means you taking other people's stories and telling everybody. So I guess the T is short for tale bearing. Because that's what you do in telling tales. If you wasn't there to see it, you don't know if it's true or not. They just shorten the word. The person that can't hold water, but don't never tell you nothing about their business. Well, if that person is keeping a secret to deceive someone, yes. If that person, if God has called you to be a vault for people's secret lives, as far as like stuff they can't talk to people about, it's the difference between you helping someone cover up to be deceptive and then someone telling you a truth just to bare their soul and get it off their chest. But if you part of a lie to deceive somebody, you are going to also be charged with that sin. So like if they cheating on their spouse and you're helping cover that up, that adultery, even though you didn't bust no good ones for that, is going to be on your spiritual rap sheet. You hear me? So anything you help someone lie to cover up, there you go. I wouldn't do it if I were you. Same way, like if you drove the car in a robbery, they charge you with the murder too. Same thing with God. Yeah. So, do what you will with that. That's why I don't be having no time to run nobody else's business. I be too worried about trying to make sure that I'm where I'm supposed to be. I don't care about who claiming they saved or none of that. That don't mean nothing to me. You said it's the heavenly lineup. Number 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Turn here, please. Thank you. Why do I have to scare you every day? Why do you come here to be scared every day? Is the question. You realize you gotta click on my name to come over here. Oh, okay. Well, that's why then. Wait, answer your own question now, Mr. Keith. He funny. He said, why do you scare me every day? Why do you come over here to be scared? Let's start there. Hold on. Didn't I tell you? Listen, people crazy. We like the abuse. I guess. Come over here to get tickled. It's the smirk for me. Listen here. I just be trying to figure people. Okay. I mean, but just okay, y'all. This happens to me in my real life. People will come and ask me for advice and then get mad, hang up on me, talk crazy, and then come back tomorrow and ask me another question. Like I then forgot about what you did the last time I talked to you. Why do you call me if you don't want to hear what I got to say? Makes no sense. I'm not going to argue. I don't care. You said CERCA do her own version of Scared Straight. Listen here. The Lord has a version of Scared Straight. It has nothing to do with me. Listen, you said we know we might be in that Baruch film recap. Yeah. Can I tell y'all something? I cannot believe that Baruch had that much impact on y'all. Out of all the stuff we did study, we read about the levels of heaven and hell. And we read about instruments of atrocities. And what got y'all ass, excuse my language, in a chokehold is that everybody is going to know your business? Who knew it was going to be that damn simple? The weapons of atrocities didn't get it. The torment and torture. Being boiled in a cauldron, getting your eyes poked out with thorns. That's, listen here. None of that affected you. The fact that everybody gonna know what you did in the dark is the clutch. That's what got you. Come here. Like old boy on Baby Boy. When he grabbed him, he said, you like that? Come here, nigga. I got you now. Come on. I got you. You see? Get out if you can. Like, that's how Baruch got y'all. Naked and all with the thing on. Damn. Call for your mama. Call her now. I got you. Like, what? You said, TT, I want a t-shirt. I'm just saying. That lesson was enough to keep me off levels 2 and 5. Hilarious. It has been almost, 2 months now? We going on a month and a half? I see Baruch at least 20 times a day. That's funny. That's hilarious for you all. You said second Baruch choked us out. Evidently. None of the torture or torment. Only people knowing your business. Look at that. All my clients make me have to think about it every day. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. The muscle memory talking and telling. That is, I am just outdone by y'all. That is funny. And did. Bust it to the white meat. And did. Y'all meet Tara because we came over there and tore her up. Y'all mans. Bust it good. You heard me? I had to pull all the way back. Now get up. Now I didn't mean wake up. Can you see me? All right, now don't say that no more. I said come on here and get. You said, where are the tomatoes? Well, I got my own. Be careful. Auntie made sure, so I'm throwing them back today. And I got my shield. And I got my sword. And, listen here. Come on. Come on in. Come on in. I said, come on in. Yeah, I got me a sword. And dude, a real one now. It ain't that light up when it say swing. This one do swing. You hear me? This one do swing. And dude, her name Carrie. Y'all say hello to Carrie. I named her after my grandmother. You hear me? Say hello to Carrie. She's beautiful, isn't she? And she's real still. So nice. It's cold. Oh, to the yes, this Carrie. Because my grandmother used to say stuff like, I'm going to send you through hell with gasoline draws on that dare you to catch on fire. That was one of her most famous statements. But she said, I dare your nuts to catch on fire. That's what she said. I'm going to send your A to hell with gasoline draws on and dare you to catch on fire. So I'm going to call her Carrie, because if you come in contact with this lady, you just might be on fire a little bit. You just might be on fire. Y'all grandmas used to say that? Anybody else grandma used to say that? No, that was just my grandma. She used to be drunk all the time, so just bear with her. No, for real. I'm serious. You said never. That was my unsaved grandma. She went to a Baptist church. That wasn't my sanctified field. Yours did? Listen here. My grandma used to talk crazy, boy, and to pull up to the door with the strap. Literally. Your mom says that? Uh-huh. And my grandma said it too. Listen here. Yes, baby. You used to be like, what? Well, dang, that makes sense. It do. You said I'm going to the punishment corner. Ooh. Listen, my grandma kept a sawed-off shotgun behind her door. And she did 9 years in prison for killing somebody. She used to shoot at her own kids. If she got drunk enough, she made my mom and them run across the field and she would shoot at them. And they was kids. Yeah, she actually did kill somebody, actually. She actually did. Stabbed his ass up. I said she went to a Baptist church. She did. Something. Tabernacle. Baptist church. Mm-hmm. She did. She was gonna bust my other grandma in the head with my mama's husband, cause he had jumped on my mom. Like, yeah, oh yeah, my grandma was Medea for real, and she didn't drive, so she walked a good probably 2 miles to where my other grandmother was a pastor, and she got in the door with a hammer. She was getting ready to go in the pulpit and bust my grandma in the head. My other grandma, because one grandma was a pastor and one grandma was an alcoholic, so it was live in between that whole thing. But she had walked all the way to the church, and she was going to beat my grandmother, the pastor, in the head with her hammer. In real life, they had to stop her at the door. She came right on in when service was going on. All that walking made her more angry. It really did. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why I said I didn't see it from the church side. I didn't see it from the... Ooh, Jesus. The first time I ever saw somebody get poked, I'm sure it was in a family fight. It was nothing for us to wake up kids. We done all went, and everybody yelling and screaming, and it's torn shirts. My uncles done been out there throwing hands. My aunties behind them, whole brawls. On y'all remember the neighborhood family brawls, and then whoever family is with whoever, and somebody done got a bat, and something. Like, I grew up like that. Like, when I would go over to my family's house and I would be by my grandma's house and stuff like that, it was a lot of that growing up. Even, And I didn't want my kids to grow up like that. I did not want my kids to be a part of that. Like, we had one instance with the neighbors, but for the most part, I steered clear of that mess. Okay? Waking up, seeing people with bloody noses and all of that. I didn't want my kids growing up like that. That was so traumatizing to me as a kid, and we had to get up and go to school and act like we ain't just seen this mess. You know what I mean? After the 4th of July, not 4th of July, but Labor Day holiday or whatever it is, got to go back and act like you didn't just watch one of the most, got to lie to the police. And oh my God, no. It wasn't going to happen. Yeah. And so when people, like, that's why I don't do people to keep up drama. Be talking about pull up, we about to, I'm not going nowhere. I got kids, and you heifers is not going to take care of my kids if I go to jail. Call me if y'all don't go to jail. Call me if you don't go to jail. Because I'm not putting myself in jeopardy to be away from my kids, not be able to get a job, not be able to rent an apartment because you always in the middle of some stupid stuff. Now I'm a felon and can't provide for my kids. Nigga, get out of my face. I'm trying to tell y'all, this is how I thought young. I ain't doing none of that stupid stuff. Because I'm not going to jail. Because who gonna take care of my kids? You grown. You ain't even worried about your own kids about to go do this stupid stuff. And I'm supposed to follow you? You don't even care about your kids. Because what you about to do is about to send your tail to jail. And then what? I'm supposed to, who gonna go? No. Not for no lights. And now you can't rent an apartment because you got some kind of felony that they don't let you in, and it's going to keep you from getting a job. All to prove a point to somebody that ain't going to take care of your kids once you do. That was not my type of thinking when I was young or old. And I ain't knocking nobody. You do what you do. But a lot of people don't think things out and think about the damage that it's going to cause. And this is why I was always the grandma of my friends. Because that's stupid, and if you do it, that's fine, but I don't want to hear about it after you do it. I don't want to hear about the trauma that comes from it. I don't want to hear about how you didn't have to pay lawyers' fees. I don't care, because I was stupid and you shouldn't have did it. And I'm going to be honest, I get that from my mama. My mama told all of us, if you go to jail, I'm not coming to get you out. I don't care what it's for. Unless it's for protecting yourself because somebody, like, tried to hurt you. She was like, I'm not coming to get you out. And she didn't. Well, she didn't come get me out. Now the time she didn't come get me out. I think she might have got one of my brothers out. She didn't come get me out though. I had to sit in that piece, boy, like she wasn't playing. She ain't coming. So then that stopped me from going to jail. No commissary, no calls, no nothing. My mama told us, you go to jail, I'm not coming to get you out. I'm not spending none of my money on no commissary, no nothing. So you going to be out there bad. Don't call me. And she didn't have collect calls on her phone either for that reason. You get yourself into trouble, you're going to have to get yourself out. And none of her kids ever did like prison time or nothing. Because, wait a minute, you ain't going to put no money on my books. She said, why would I work hard to put money on your books and you keep doing stupid stuff? She said, no, I could probably go buy me some shoes or something. And she'll be looking at you just like this. And she ain't playing either. Them kind of conversations make you think before you do stupid stuff. I walked away from a lot of stupid stuff, honey, because, it's going to be hard out here for a pimp. I'm going to have to get a damn be braiding hair or something. Something going to have to happen. And I'm not knocking nobody. I'm just telling you, I just got tied up with my own clothes and put in my closet by mine when I was a little. Yes, yeah, brothers and yeah, they do. Brothers and sisters be they be. That's why I said it is not safe to leave your kids at home. They will be water roses enough. Dang, both my parents were in jail just a couple of years ago. Well, one was in prison and one was in jail, and it hurts your heart to know that whatever it is that you're doing is more important than you spending time with me. That's why how niggas be respecting niggas is just going back to jail and they keep doing stupid stuff. What about their kids? So you respect this nigga because he be on the block, but you don't respect him because he a deadbeat dad to his kid. I mean, you don't. Not, so what about his babies? What about his daughters? What about that? I can't. And I grew up in several different things, but I seen hood niggas that took care of their kids. They was in the streets, but their kids didn't want for nothing. Even time with daddy, they'll leave the trap to go and put their kids to sleep. They was up early in the morning getting their kids to school. I didn't seen it. Cooking, cleaning, moving, making moves and doing whatever they needed to do, but them kids knew their daddy. Well, they could call, the school could call him, right? And he on his way up there or whatever. So just because you in the streets don't mean you can't be a productive mother or father. Because I was in the streets and I was a productive mother. It's prioritizing. You can't be in the streets all day. And if you have to, that means you might want to go and get a job. Because hustling is supposed to be easier. And you're supposed to be able to get in and get out. You ain't supposed to be there all day. I mean, if you got this thing in the trap all day, something ain't right, buddy. Your marketing ain't what you need to be. You might need to get you a new marketing team. I'm just saying. No? Yes? Your marketing ain't right if you got to be there all day. If you can't go home, even the mobsters. Okay, let's talk about the mobsters. Did they not find time? Yeah, look at that white. It's coming in just pretty too. It's gonna be real white in a minute. I'm ready. Um, didn't the mobsters find time to go home and take care of their families and cook and eat and go to weddings? He's selling the money. That part. That's what I be thinking. They selling the money and not the. Okay. Okay. So they made time. And they was running whole countries. Y'all just running a couple blocks. They was running small governments, federal governments, trash companies, grocery stores, large construction companies that built Vegas and New York and Miami. I mean, they had a lot to do, but they still made time for their kids and their family. As a matter of fact, they was really hustling for their family. Because it's a lot of people that say they hustling for their family, but their family don't never see none of the benefits of it. The hoes do, and they homeboys do, but not the family that they swear they hustling for. The strip club has seen them more nights than the children. They didn't put more strippers to bed than they have the kids. Never mind. Or some of their homeboys. Or both. Some of their homeboys and the strippers. You seen him more nights than you seen your son. Good night, sir. Good night, sir. Not good night, daddy. Good night, baby. Good night, sir. Good night, sir. Or good night, sir and ma'am. You done looked into his eyes every night for 7 nights, sir. But you ain't seen your son. You like cuddling up to him? How about you go and let your baby sit on the side of you? Your son need to cuddle up next to you too. Never mind. And the Egyptian, I'ma just gone over here and mind my business. And in fact, I gotta go to the bed. They like, Circle always think it's the truth. And the Egyptian said, I'ma just mind my business over here. Look, it's some niggas in here like, dang, she ain't lying. I ain't seen little Jimmy in 2 weeks, but this my man that I'm sticking beside over here. Go see your son. Because the same stuff that's plaguing you is going to plague your boy. You got to talk to him. I don't know why. It's some men that might be watching, y'all, because that will not leave. Have y'all noticed I've been talking about that a lot? It's some men in here. Tell them boys the truth. I don't know why. You better tell your wife. Ask God, go on a fast. Get that mess out. That will not leave. You were a boy. You cannot help. Even the message that we taught yesterday, we was trying to get through the demons. And people was, yep, true. Somebody said, my body betrays me. Literally. And remember I kept saying, it's in my spirit that it's some men in here that's waking up and they seeing visions in their mind that they don't want to see, but their body is reacting. And folks start saying, yep. So this got to mean it's some more. You're going to have to tell the truth, or the devil will be able to plague you with that. And see, this is the thing. When you out the devil, he can't have people trying to out you. You see what I'm saying? So if you go ahead and you say, listen, I was touched as a kid or whatever, and this is what I experimented with, okay? Then the devil can't keep sending we gonna just say the gay guys around you, because that familiar spirit can smell you out. And this is why a lot of men get so aggressive, because people don't know that they fighting with that, and so they have to push away from them what is plaguing their mind. So this is why you'll hear all of the sexual jokes and all these different things, or the things that they say, but spirits, no. Like after I had my encounter with a woman, it was like anywhere I went, the lady that was in that lifestyle, they was going like, hey. Even if it had never happened before, as soon as I had that interaction, this is what started coming to me like crazy. You hear me? Like real life. And it wasn't even no relationship or nothing. It was a situation that I didn't even finish. You hear me? Because I was like, okay, I ain't knocking nobody. This is not for me. But after that, the door was open, whether I finished or not. That door was open. Wow. Come on, Aquila. You set yourself free. You hear me? It's a real thing. Okay. Y'all want to see it on another note? Y'all almost got caught up in myself. But listen. It's just like, okay, say for instance, you get away with stealing something. But you didn't mean to. But you didn't go ahead. Like, say, you know how you walk out? Well, they made it where you can't do that now. But, you done walked out of the store without, maybe it was something in the card that you forgot. You're like, oh, I didn't pay for this. Well, most people would just go ahead and get in the car. The moment that you do that and you know you didn't pay for it, even though you got it, that be a test. That's the spirit of theft sitting right there, waiting to get in. So what's going to happen now is that you're always going to now start being put in situations where something is sitting right there and you can just take it and nobody will know. But God knows. You hear me? Are you understanding? Even if it was a sin that you did not voluntarily get in by yourself, the hormones speak before you do. That's right. It's a real thing. Drugs, whatever. Sin is always going to be right there. Always. At work, for you to lie on your, it's going to be everywhere always. It's always going to be right there. That's why I say it's easy to do wrong. It's harder to do right. And what I mean by that is you have to make a conscious decision to do right. You can do wrong in your sleep without even trying. You can tell a lie. It'll roll off your tongue. You didn't even think about it. You'd be like, oh, wait a minute. No, that's not the truth. You have to go back and correct yourself because evil comes out easy. What doesn't come out easy is taking the time to sit back and make the right decisions about whatever it is that you're getting ready to do. You hear me? It's always going to be right there. Did you pay for it? Why didn't you take it back in, sweet sauce? And say, I think somebody left a bottle of wine. I would be scared to get that. Because you don't know if they put something in it. As to why it's just sitting out there in the parking lot. See, I be weird, leery of that. I've been kidnapped, so it's a lot of stuff. I didn't see. I worked in the club. Folks be dropping stuff in people's drinks and stuff. I'm leery of all kind of stuff. I don't know. I probably would have took it back in to see if somebody went in. Because I know I done left stuff at the store and went back to go get my stuff. And it wasn't there. And they was like, well, you walked out the store with it, so we can't help you. What? Where is my stuff? I done left my stuff in my wallet in the front of the cart at Walmart. And thank God it wasn't a dirty person. They went and took my wallet, didn't take no money out or nothing. They just brought it in. So, I mean, it's all in your character what you gonna do. And God be judging you because whatever you do to somebody else is about to happen to you. So you might only take the money out their wallet and go ahead and return everything. But now somebody going to get your debit card and they're just going to take all the money that you have in there. They're not going to use it for any other transactions and throw it away. What if that's all your money? What if that's $10,000 that they get to run through before you realize your card is gone? They didn't keep using it, but they did get their stuff and they just got what they wanted and threw the rest of it away. What if it's your ID, your social security card? Now you got to go try to get all this stuff. I mean, it comes right back. It comes right back. So, and I used to be moving so fast. I was forever leaving my debit card. Forever. Like, I had so much on my mind. I probably need to get a new debit card like every other one. You're going to help a lot of young men, too. It be God. The answers be right in our face, y'all, for us to be healed. But sometimes because there are not people that are around that have done enough research to actually understand the spiritual realm, all they teach is church. When the Bible constantly says that we fight against principalities and high places and spiritual darkness. But they miss that part of Christianity. They talk about it, but they don't study. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So it's sad because a lot of people be losing their spiritual wars, but they going to church. They doing everything the pastor say, but ain't none of that spiritual warfare. So the demons can just continue to run free and wild. You're welcome, Pumpkin. And this is the thing, it's our dad. God is the one. He knew. You know what I mean? And that's why people be like, oh, if I were you, I would probably be. You right, you probably would. But God didn't give my test to you. He gave them to me. He knew you wouldn't be strong enough. Just like I might not be strong enough to go through what you went through. And that's why he gave yours to you. You hear me? He made us all different. We all have a different amount of courage. And, okay, like prime example. I can't do no medical stuff. Y'all know, don't tell me I'll be about to break down. That's not an area I'm strong in. Cutting open bodies, blood and guts and all of that. Oh, hell no. I'm about to pass out on you. You see what I'm saying? But other things I'm strong in. I'm not supposed to be strong in everything. Do you understand? You have to find your strengths and don't worry about what other people's strengths are. You just be strong in the things that God put you to be strong in. And then he'll send somebody else that is strong in an area that you're not. So you guys make a whole plate. I take them to the book of Adam and Eve and let them read the book of Adam and Eve for themselves. Send them the first couple pages of the book of Adam and Eve. They'll answer that because they'll want more. If you send them, matter of fact, the first page of Adam and Eve answers that question. It said God already knew. You read it last night? God already knew the men was going to mess up. So that's why he made forgiveness first. And mercy and grace. He made those things before he made us because he already knew we was. The sea of forgetfulness was made before us because he already knew we was going to mess up. You hear me? You welcome, Jess. It's the Lord that's making you feel sane, not me. I'm just the messenger. I'm the tape recorder. Or the what do you call it? TiVo. He sent the signal and I just repeat it to y'all. So y'all gotta thank him for that. You know what I mean? But that's also why you have to ask God to help you know who you are in him, not who you are in the world. People be looking for their purpose in the world, and that's not what your purpose. Can't nobody tell you about your purpose but the person that purposed you to be here. That's like artists. Each piece of art that they create has a purpose. Right? Or even a stylist. When they create a room, when they do a room, it has a purpose. It's for a reason. They want this and that, and I want to feel like this and here and all that. So the creator is thinking on how that can be. It's the same thing with you. Them damn parents. My mom told me I was lying about getting, yeah. Because a lot of times, nobody believed them. That's what happened to me. My mama didn't believe me either. Oh, well, actually, she believed me, but she said, if you hadn't left, that wouldn't have happened to you, even though you put me out. Make that make sense? And then he was allowed to come in our house and be in our house when I wasn't allowed to lay in my bed, but he could come there and be in the house and pull up in town. Crazy. He could be in the house that I couldn't be in. Yeah, right. Makes sense. Got up and walked out the room, and I tried to unalive myself like the next day. And then I just was like, yeah, this whole family thing's not going to work out for me. I'm going to go create my own. And I cut out, and I think my family didn't see me for almost 2 years after that. Nobody. No cousins, no aunties. My mama, they was telling my mama I was dead. One of my uncles caught her and told her, they found your daughter in a ditch. Her body. I was alive. Clearly. Had my mama spitting up blood clots and everything. Nose bleeding. My mama, yeah. I'm nuts. Folks is weird. Yep, they crazy. And that's why I just don't fool with my family at all, for real. Because they did a lot of tale bearing and talking about stuff that wasn't true. But I realized now they was trying to keep the heat off them and their children. And so it was just easier because I wasn't in my mom's house. I love this gray, y'all, to throw me under the bus. Because they still be trying to throw me under the bus right now. And y'all see what I do every day. Every day. And been on this for a very long time. I don't care. Unhappy people be worried about other people's business. Thank you. Do you hear me? Do y'all think I be worried about anybody else's? Do I look like I be worried about anybody else's business? Do I? And don't. Because I'm too busy trying to work on me. And I'm not saying like I can't be worried about you, but I'm not about to be on your Facebook, Instagram, looking for, I don't care. Can get to my own stuff. I'm not peeking in to see what you doing, and I don't even go to other people. Like, I would not know. Unless somebody call and tell me, I don't know. Hell, it be family members dead in my family. I don't be knowing for like a month. I was like, we in. That's too bad. You come to, See, folks be trying to tell you that family is who got your blood. Family is who is here when I have crazy times. Family is the people I can call and just cry on the phone and they gonna sit and listen to me cry for an hour. That's family and not gonna run my business. Family is the people I can actually call and help get my rent paid if I need it. That's who my family is. The people that's going to go pick up my kids from school and not be talking about, oh, I ain't doing this no more because they know I'm trying my best. That's my family. The rest of them, if Jesus can say who is my mother and who is my brother, why can't I? He's God in the flesh. They said, Jesus, your mama and brother calling you. He said, who is my mama and who is Mary? And his brother was sitting right there. And Jesus himself said, who is my mother and who is my brother? If they are not doing the will of my Father, that ain't my family. Yeah. I used to say when I was young, I'm going to have my own family. I got to call my baby. Oh, my God. I don't know if she's asleep. Y'all hold on. Are you asleep? Okay. Do you okay, I'm on live. Okay. Do you remember when Mom used to say, I'm going to create my own family?
Yes.
How, like your whole life? How old are you?
20.
And I've been saying that your whole life?
And we did it.
And we did it. We did it. I love you. That's all.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later.
Talk to you later. Bye. Freaking revelation! This is why you gotta be careful of the word. It just hit me for real, that all my whole his life because I didn't have my blood family to support me. I said, I'm going to create my own family. I'm going to have my own family, and then we not going to treat each other like that. We going to be good. We going to help. Like, and I have friends and family that I did do that with, but God just let it be like, y'all, what we say here, my cousins, internet aunties, and everybody. And all the things that I spoke to my kids, it made me want to cry right now. All the stuff that I spoke to my kids, I did not realize it's literally happening here. You can come here and get support. You can come here and talk about the bad things that happen to you and not be judged for it. If you don't have certain things, we try to help you. Like, literally, you don't get attacked here unless you just keep being stupid. And then we don't even do that. We put you out. Just go on over there until you're ready to act right. And you can come back under user 24630. Everything that I did not get. Oh, y'all. I'm not going to do this here today. Everything I didn't receive from my family, I tried to implement here. And God has just showed me in this little time. Yeah, it happened. Something you've been saying for a long time. That's crazy. Hey, family. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. I just need a moment. Y'all just give me one moment. Just can I have one moment? And then we gonna get this popping. Just give me one moment. Ah! Listen here. It's too much stuff in here. Oh, I never keep that heater right there. Almost fell. Oh, well, give me 2 minutes. 1 minute, 30 seconds. Just hold on. Okay, sorry, y'all. Oh, man. Y'all, God is good. And it don't matter if you don't see it right now. And I just went to the restroom, and I was just in there like, God, this is crazy. He said, you had to go into all of the dysfunctional families to learn how to run a non-dysfunctional family. This is why God was taking me into all. I didn't live with white people. I didn't live with Asian people. I didn't live with Spanish people. I didn't live with black people. I didn't live with everybody. Indians, everybody. For real. Of different financial situations, different social settings, and I couldn't understand. But it makes sense now for what we do here. We all came from some level of dysfunction. And you have to know it when you see it in order to correct it. But if you ain't never known anything outside of dysfunction, you won't know to do that. So this is when even people come in here talking crazy, because I know all it took was for one person in my family to be mad at me, and now my whole family is calling me talking crazy, and they wasn't even there. Don't have none of, call themselves blasting me on other social media, jumping in on stuff. And this is why we don't do that here. The group mentality of ganging up on people, we don't do it. Y'all see, I said we don't have a mod. I mean, we do, but she be working. But I don't need nobody to moderate for me. We just not, I'm gonna handle it. We don't at them. We don't start talking crazy to them. Do you want to be here to learn or not? If you don't, we need you to leave. And if they just keep going, then we go on and put them out, because we not here for that. We not here to tear you down. You don't get to hide behind your BS over here, though. You don't get to throw rocks and hide your hand, because we coming to the door. But we will support you. You can be open and honest here about what happened to you, about the things you struggle with. And if somebody else in here that's gonna say, "Nuh-uh, I used to struggle with that too. It's been 5 years for me. You could do it." Instead of girl, hey bro, did you hear? No. I've been dealing with folks mad at me forever, and that's what I'm built for. It is, because I told y'all since I was young, I had whole churches going against me. And I didn't know that it was because God had me seeing things and saying things that made them adults upset, because they couldn't understand how I was young, but I had so much wisdom and knowledge because God was letting me see. And I'm not telling you to disown your family, but I'm saying if your family caused you more hurt than help, if you notice when you look at the people that God really used, most times he took them away from their family. Mary did not live with her parents from 3 to 12. Moses, taken away from his mama and daddy. It's a whole bunch of them that was moved away. Abraham had to go away from his family and be taught somewhere else. I'm sure the family, oh, he probably over there in Egypt living good and we down here. I mean, you never know. Oh, hi, Pumpkin. It's my TT baby. I'm about to put them routes in my hair too. You know, there go, okay. So there go one of my babies. Look. I'm gonna let her tell y'all. Did I not used to charge the teenagers to come in the house? And then y'all be talking about, Auntie, we gonna clean up. Can we stay? That baby was when I was 27. Here, that's my niece. Listen, she used to be there. Then my house used to be full and we'll be having church or whatever in there. Folks be in there crying and that old lady will come down and be trying to mess stuff up on the corner. You remember? Auntie was always in there yelling at somebody, kids, from the beginning. You see that? That's one of the babies that I told you that my family, part of the family y'all done built right there. Hi, Pumpkin. Your lights be looking so good, too. Her and Big Vic, I met them at the same time. Miss Victoria, them is two of my babies that I met at the same time. And they was different age lists. Oh, thank you, Pumpkin. I love you too. And you already know Auntie used to be coming for y'all. Look, who didn't say something to hurt your feelings? Look, I'm trying to tell you that God always moved me by the park, and folks, then they put your TT out because I had too much traffic at the house. We had to move. Listen, that's one of the babies that know about my character. They put me out because they said I had too much traffic over there. How you get put out for the candy store? Period, put me out and did. I had to move over across the street. I'm trying to tell you, God always be sending me a witness. Listen, I'm trying to tell you this. I've been at this a long time. I've seen all sorts of families. I've seen all sorts of everything. But one of the things that I always tried to do was make people's situation better. Not to talk about them, but I understood pain. I understood being ostracized. I understood being pushed out. I understood nobody listening, even though you was telling the truth, but they listened to all the lies because of the adult. Even though the adult wasn't right. The adult was trying to cover. My mom was the same way. We had people living with us. Yeah, because you show love to the lost and covered. You gonna come in here and make your titi cry? Oh, girl, I just went out of here because I didn't want to cry now. Oh. Ooh. I just wrote in my journal yesterday about how my brothers don't call me. And my brothers are some of my favorite people. No holidays, no birthdays, no congratulations on your grandkids. Nothing. They don't even answer the phone. But y'all check on me every day. Matter of fact, won't let me go a day without seeing my face. Put a video up so we know CERCA. You hear me? So when I say y'all changed my life too, y'all have. Because I've been walking through this world alone for a long time. Come my birthday, it'll be 33 years that I've been out here by myself. With nobody to protect me but God. Family members wish death on me. You gonna die. God gonna take you from your kids and this and that. Why he didn't pray for me to live? And you know I got kids. Why would you say something like they gonna find my body in a ditch? You know I got kids. I'm the person that gave birth to you. But you wish death on me. So my babies don't have their mama. You got all your family members riled up speaking half truths or not truths at all. I understand y'all. I've had to fight some battles that people would not believe. Baby daddies and mama. Yeah. I'm fighting baby daddies, mama, the church. I'm talking about it's nothing but the grace of God that I'm not in a mental institution. Some of the stress that used to be on my heart, and I was so young. Be careful of those words that you speak, because it might grow something. And when you don't break, people be mad. They be mad when you don't break. And when their curses don't come true, they be mad. That's why I said, listen, you focus on your relationship with God. I don't care if your parent hollering they saved, sanctified. If they don't know how to apologize, you get away from them. If they don't know how to acknowledge they wrong, because the first thing if you saved is self-control. can't control your mouth. You can't control your actions. You can't see the hurting and the lost, and you go and you verbally abuse them or spread more lies about them more, but you saved. You get people to gang up on people that are already broken, but you saved because they don't agree with you. It's a lot of people that came in here and didn't agree with me. I didn't attack them. I said, listen, do you want to learn what I know or not? I'm not fighting with you about that. I don't have to tear you down. And even when I talk about the churches, I be spitting facts. It don't be rumors. When I talk about how hateful the church people are, it's not a rumor because they come in here and they hateful and rude and be spewing curses at people. You don't cuss. You don't use foul language, but you tell me I'm going to hell. That's a curse because you're not God. So you are damning me to hell. That's a curse. Sanctified and saved. Come in here and will argue with me for a whole hour, but never offer me Christ, not one time. Never show me the love of Christ. Come in here calling me Jezebels and everything because I'm going through menopause, sitting in my house talking for 4 hours to people about the Bible, and you mad. False prophets, even though you can go back and dang near every class we had for the last 2 years, whatever we talked about, it was in the news less than 12 months later. Even down to the war. God told me the war was going to happen 1 year and 1 day before it started. The war that's going on right now that everybody's so worried about. I said next year, 12 months from now, we going to be at war. And it was a year and a day. Oh, y'all, you never know what he gonna do. Make me cry. I'm a G. Just make me cry in front of these people. Why you do me like that? I love you, baby girl, and I love everybody else that comes here. I do. I'm grateful. Like I said, I don't believe there's anything on the internet like what we do here. I have not seen it. And I'm not just saying that because this our community. I haven't seen it. And we all been on the internet a long time. I have not seen it. People fake and act like they whatever. But you don't feel it when you go in them chat rooms. You hear me? When you go in them chats and you see the comments and all that, it don't be no love. Even the church, whatever. It be messy. And I'm not throwing my mama under the bus. I get to tell about people I'm overcome by the words of my testimony. The devil can't fight me with stuff. Do it hurt me? Yes, because I'm human. And it seemed like when my life was crazy, my family was always calling. They always wanted to know, hey, how you doing? It was just because y'all was being messy. But now that my life ain't the way that it used to be, even though I'm still doing the same thing, it's just God cut off a lot of people that was toxic in my life, so I don't have as much stress. Now that nobody want to call me and talk to me, they don't got nothing to say. Ain't that crazy? So I know what you was here for. When your life get happy and the people that's been there through all your so-called thick and thin, they start thinning out. They was there because they felt like they was a step above you, and as long as you was always having drama, they had something to talk about. But they can't tell your good because they done ran so much of your false bad. So then that would make them look real ugly if they tell about the great things that's going on in your life. Because they didn't talk about just, they ain't never gone, she ain't never gone, and this ain't never gone. And then all of it happened. And so then they can't report that because then that make them look crazy. Because they done wish so much bad and so much negative and so much, they done spread so much poison that you don't know that they was spreading around. So they can't report your good. Don't worry about it. You won't hear nothing about that, I promise you. Nothing. But let something happen. All of a sudden they checking on you. Let somebody putting something on social media that they know about you. And they might not have said your name, but they know it's your situation. Oh, you gonna hear, I was just checking on you. Know you calling me nosy. Because I've been doing good. Why you didn't call and check on me then? But now that you know some stuff is going on, now you checking on me. Come on. Right. You didn't check on me when you saw that I went viral and I was helping people over here and we having Bible studies every day. You didn't want to check on me when you seen that because I know you seen it. Because people that I went to school with seen it. And I know y'all friends on other social media sites, so I know you seen it too. I didn't hear nothing from the family then. Peace makes folks mad. You know what do, Pumpkin, when you won't argue with them? And they done talked good and crazy, and then God lift you. Because, see, folks lift themselves up. But I stayed down low for as long as God needed me to. And he did this. But it ain't like I wasn't already doing it. I've been doing it. He just made it available to the world. I've been doing it. My baby is in here. I've known her over 20 years. Or right at about it. We working up on 20, about 17, 15, something like that. Come on. It's a real, and I love her. And dude, that's my baby. And she's stern like OTT. She don't play with you. Come on. I'm proud of you too, Punky. I'm proud of you every day. I told you we was going to be all right back then, girl. I said, look, don't worry about it. I know. I understand. Just come on. And look where we at now. I see you. I be seeing you. Don't think I don't. Auntie see you. And that's why I'm always on your stuff. Like. Listen, my baby is growing, honey. And she done grew through some things, too. Listen. It's all in how you choose. Okay? It's what you choose to take from the things that you have been through. Do you use it to be a spiteful, mean, nasty, sneaky person? Or do you use it to help people? It's all in what you choose. Listen, and I do know. And that's why I say, Auntie, I stay on your stuff. You know, you see it. I stay on your stuff. That's why. Because I remember. I ain't forgot. Girl, listen. And I told you everything's gonna be all right later. It don't seem like it now. And you was young. You wasn't even 15, I don't think then. And look it. You see? Everything worked out. Told you. And listen here. And listen. Listen. I got a lot of nieces and nephews and folks that parents, not saying this, whatever, but I've had a lot of conversations with children outside of their parents. With a lot of kids, when they got ready to move out, not saying anything against their parents or whatever, they come like, Auntie, okay, so what I need to put in this kitchen? Okay, where I go buy this stuff at? Because if somebody is valuable, not saying your parents ain't valuable to you, but where you find value, you going to go back there. The grocery store that you go to, no matter how far it is, you feel like it's valuable to you. So it's valuable to you enough for you to drive across country to go get what you want because it's valuable to you. And I have people like my godmother and different internet nieces and nephews and folks I done met that's valuable to me. Whether anybody else see they value or not, they don't got to be valuable to you. They valuable to me. Since a baby, you told me and taught me and you helped me through a lot of my doubts. Come on and look at you now, Punky. You strong. I remember them tears. Oh, that I feel the power of God. I remember them tears. Because your auntie caught a lot of the same ones. Oh, girl, you're not gonna do. Mm-mm. Oh, Jesus. I gotta be strong now. I'm not gonna do this today. Do you hear me? We didn't come here for this. I guess we did. I just want to say, listen, this is why I tell y'all, let them tears flow. Let God cleanse you. It ain't doing nothing but making you strong. Forgive them people that done did you dirty. Because guess what? It's going to be for your benefit in the long run. You hear me? Everything that you are going through is to make you so when he gets you to where you're going, you'll be able to stay there. You cannot skip the steps or you won't have the tenacity, you won't have the strength, you won't have the know-how to navigate through the situations when he get to what you asking him for. I did used to tell God, I want to tell the world about you. Did I think it was going to happen like this? No. I can shout right now, oh, you nothing, but I do. Come on now. I love you, Pumpkin. Just know, God is good. Like, everything happened for a reason. And now you can go and you can talk to young ladies and young men about what you went through and help them and say, no, you don't got to stay right here. I know you think you the only, oh, I feel the power of God is coming on my legs and everything. Y'all, all the hair on my body standing up. God, you good. Listen, you walk through the fire to bring somebody else through it. You walk through the fire to show them what's stones so that they don't get burned. Do you understand? Your hurt, your pain, your rejection is so you don't reject others. It's so that you're good to other people. If you've been betrayed, it's so you're loyal. You have to experience those things so that you know. Mine too, AJ. So you know what not to do. You know who not to be. It's like the old school when you used to bite the babies. Like when you see the baby got it, you said the ugly cry. Come on, get it on now. Listen here. It's a real thing. If you didn't like it, God be trying to teach you, okay, so you see how you felt? Please don't do this to nobody else. You said onion got over here flowing. Oh, listen. No, I do it with pride. You taught me how to work through all of that so I could be real to others. Come on, and you one of the realest folks I know, and that's why folks be mad. You always have been, though, but the devil will try to kill your spirit. I told you this. I said you strong. And the devil gonna always try to kill your spirit so you can't walk in what you're supposed to walk in. Going back to the Egyptians. They tried to kill the Savior before he could get here. Do you hear me? When you look at that, and if you are a real follower of Christ, and God said, I chose you out of all the people to be a voice for me, to show my love to people, then you have to know that the devil knew that too. That whole glow in the spirit thing, they can see it. You hear me? So what happens is, okay, the devil be trying to kill your confidence in God, your belief in God, your relationship with God. He be trying to kill all the gifts that God gave you before you can start to sow them into other people. He tells you that you're nothing, that nobody will believe you, that you ain't never gonna help nobody, that you're too messed up to do anything. And God is saying, no, I need somebody just like you. I need somebody that can come and tell somebody what I did for them, which is kept their mind when they should have lost it. Or they slept with a person that was sick and they didn't get sick. That was my grace and my mercy. Or they used to be a thief and now they won't touch nothing. And it ain't because they got locked up and it ain't because they got caught. They just realized this is wrong. That is what we are here for. And when you stop, see, the devil will keep you caught up in your pain because he know if he keep you caught up in your pain, you can't free nobody else from theirs. And if you are still carrying the weight of 15 years ago, 20 years ago, you can't lift nobody else up because your hands is full. You already got too much weight. So when you, oh, Jesus. Oh, so when you walk past me, you barely walking, you can't let the weight go or it's going to crush you. So there's no way you can help me up. So the devil got to keep you bound because you can't lift nobody else out. That's why all the slaves was in chains and neck irons. You only can worry about your weight. You can't pick nobody else lock because you got too much of your power. Oh my God. Too much of your past holding on. How you gonna help me and you ain't let go? You can't pull me and you don't got free hands. You can't, oh my Jesus. You can't pull me and you barely taking steps because you ain't letting nothing go from your last relationship and they always gonna hurt me and I already know and then they gonna do me so I can't help nobody else because I'm trying to help myself and I ain't never gonna trust again. You can't help me. You can't. Your weight is too heavy. You can't lift mine because you can't even hold yours. Barely making it. So depressed, you can't even break a smile and you trying to help stop. Give your weight to God, then you can lift me up. But if you are still, I'm yelling because I want to, Ramon. If you don't want to listen, you need to go on and go somewhere else because I'm real good and loud because my voice carries. And you being irritated. That's why I'm yelling. Go on. Go to the quiet space where they're speaking on the microphones because I don't need one. This voice carries real good. Moving on. Like I said, you can't carry nobody if your weight is too heavy. That must have hit home. Trying to help folks and you ain't got your life together. I know you got to find something to complain about. I get it. You see how the devil do. Moving on. Anyway, you hear me? You can't carry nobody if your weight is so strong. You can't pick them up. You can't even put them on your back and try to drag them if they too heavy. You can't help nobody carry them. You can't do nothing because you ain't let go. You have got to give it to God so you can pull the other people. If Harriet Tubman could only think about the times her back been beat open, she wouldn't have been able to think wisely to get the other people out of slavery if all she thought about was her pain. Her mind would have not been focused enough. Because she would have looked too jittery. She would have looked too nervous. She wouldn't have looked calm like this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And they would have known something was up. It wouldn't be there you go. Moving on. Didn't I just who was here in the beginning of this class and I said I used to have to block people on YouTube first? And then they pop up off the damn page. I don't care if it's over there or over here. They pops up. Oh, goodness. Moving on. See the distractions the devil be trying to sit in here? I already got rid of him. They pop right up off the page. I popped him out. He's blocked over here unless he go make another page and come back again. Anyway, They don't even know. False prophet where? He even be telling me it's somebody on this side is about to get on my nerves. Ooh, like I said, yeah, I got to stop and get that together. Like I said, you can't drag nobody if you still weighed down with the weight. You can't think of a plan to get nobody out if your mind ain't clear. You're going to make a mistake. So you have got to release yourself from everything so you can actually be of service in the kingdom of God. How far can a football player run with 10 people on his back? If 10 people get on the quarterback or the running back, wide receiver, whoever, how far can he run? He got to be, Jesus, he got to be free to move with that. Listen, he getting to the goals, so he got to be able to slide out of stuff, move around, run fast, shake them, block them, push them off. He got to be able to go low and come up and then just hike it. You ain't going to get to walk through easy. You going onto the enemy's side to try to make a goal. And you think he going to make it easy? You think that's going to be done easy? First of all, he already got a row of niggas blocking you. Big niggas. Just in case. And some of them run real fast, even though they big. So as long as they can't touch you, as long as they can't catch you, you got a chance. How you moving through this piece? How you moving through this piece? Is you studying the enemy's footage of their games to see their moves? You gotta have film class in football. You gotta go watch all they plays so you know how to counteract them. But as Christians, we don't do that. This is why the enemy be running us over, and they be 35-0 with our lives, with our children, with our marriage, with our minds and our bodies and our finances. Make a goal, snatch a soul. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. Or is your goal just to be more saved than the next person and ain't no goals being scored at all? It's 0-0 if you going with the Christians going against each other. They ain't bringing nobody to Christ doing that. So y'all just running around on the field looking like fools. Ain't nobody getting no points because you're too worried about who ain't saved and who is. And how about you just go find the people that ain't? No? Concentrating on the wrong things. You got to release the weight and give it to God. He said, I'll make your burdens light because I need you to be out here moving light on your toes. I need you to be able to move quickly. And if you still carrying stuff for 20 years ago, I'm not saying that you don't have emotion tied to it. I'm saying that you cannot use it to keep paralyzing you so you can't go forward and or up. This is why I beg y'all to journal every day. Because if it ain't in your mind and you get it out on paper, that's less you have to think about for just that day. We ain't taking it 10 years down. Just today, you don't got to think about it no more. You done got it out already. So you don't got to repeat it to nobody else. You talk to God about it. When you journaling, that's all you doing is talking to God. So whatever you feel like you can't talk to people about, just write it in your journal. All of it. And don't you can be real in there. Spell it how you want to, write it how you want to, God knows. And it's crazy because when you write in there, even though you're not talking to nobody, how is it that everything start happening but you didn't say it to nobody? You just wrote it in your journal and then it starts to happen. Whether it be him releasing the stress at your job, whatever it is. That's right. Write the vision and make it plain. So who you really talking to when you journal? Huh? This is why he said, make a record of all the things you need me to do and then go back and make a record of when I did it. And you'll start to see it don't take him long when you let go of it. The only time he can't come fixing is when you got control of it. I guess we just wasn't going to even get to what this is what he had planned today. This. See, all of our classes lately have not been centered around books. Y'all see that? And it ain't that the word ain't part of it, but he working on something different. A lot of self-reflection. A lot. So when I tell y'all I have to be nice to people that have wished death on me, tried to kill me, tried to destroy my life, and I had to go to God and honestly and genuinely pray that God save their life, that's not a joke. End of the year tighten ups. Okay. Can you love on the people that still hurt you? That don't mean you got to be around them. But can you go to God and earnestly pray for a person that abused you? Because if you can't, God said it's easy to love on those that love on you, but can you love on those that don't love you? That's what shows your capacity to love. Did y'all know? Y'all read that in the Bible too? That ain't saying you got to be in their face. That ain't saying you got to be. I was just talking to my mom about this last night. Because you never know. See, people be wanting their revenge, but sometimes, and this might be ugly, but I'm going to be honest. Sometimes the revenge, God has let that person go through something, and they call me and ask me to pray for them, and I'll be mind blown. Because in all reality, whatever they asking me to pray for them, 9 times out of 10, whatever just happened to them is 10 times worse than what they did to me. I'll be like, wow. But do I say it? No. Do it cross my mind? Of course. But do I earnestly go to God and pray for them? Come on. That part, Juju. Real life. Real life. Real life. It's a real thing. It's my sister. When she slept with my baby daddy, I had to learn how, and I learned from you. Girl, yes. Because Jesus, that can be something for your mind. I'm so happy you learned, Poke Butt. And God gonna bless you for that. Listen, I know that. Ooh, goodness gracious. Yes. People didn't have to forgive a lot of. It's people's mamas that listen. It's people's mamas and daddies that done slept with their partners, and they gotta still look at them and call them mama and daddy. And then because the grandkids love them, still gotta drop their grandkids off over there, knowing you just tried to tear up my life. Plenty of dudes do not trust their daddies around their girls. And it should not ever be like that. Your wife should, or your baby mama should always feel safe around your daddy. Plenty of dudes do not let their daddies, uncles, nothing around their girls. And I ain't just talking about their daughter, I'm talking about their wife. Not when I ain't here. And honey, it's a few folks that I used to kick it with. If I ever get married, you'll never, ever, not ever be invited in my house. You done show many too many times, and you boy, certain people I don't even allow them in my life anymore because I understand that this is just you, and I'm not even about to put myself in a situation to go to jail. You're not trustworthy and you can't be here. It's not that I don't forgive you. I do, and I pray for you. I pray that God changes your mind and your heart as to why you deal with people the way that you do. But you ain't welcome here. Not on the inside of my house. Matter of fact, I don't even want you knowing where I live. If you come to town, I'll go meet you somewhere, and I'm going to park where you can't see my tags because you weird. I learned the hard way. My mom can't be trusted. I'm trying to tell you. You are turning over mountains. Oh, thank you. Not even gonna play with myself like that. And ain't justice. And ain't. And y'all shouldn't either. I thought I was wrong until I figured out God was interceding. Come on now. So you don't be in jail for murder. The crime of passion. God keeps showing you dreams. You keep feeling weird feelings when the two. You better pay attention. Energy don't lie. Unless you're working in the spirit of error. Now, hold on. Let me say this. Your mom made you feel crazy. Yeah, they do. And they be on that funny stuff. Because sometimes your parents is envious of your life. And some parents will tear up your life because their life wasn't never that good. We see it all day with Blueface Mama. She didn't get to be famous, and her son is, and now, like, you just doing all this weird stuff to make yourself relevant. It's weird. You putting it. That's why he be so angry, beating up on them girls, because really he see you when he see them, and the way he want to punch you out. I done told y'all. Whatever. Listen, it's a lot of men that don't hate women, but they hate their mama. And so anytime the woman in their life get to acting like their mama, they unleash the terror on her that they wish they could at least do. Blueface want to beat the hell out of his mama. I guarantee you he do. That's why he be beating up on them girls like that, because he can't say what he really want to say, and he can't do what he really want to do with his mom because she ruins his life and she's being. And now this ain't hearsay. She literally puts this out on the whatever. This ain't nobody saying it about her. She literally is getting ready to start her OnlyFans on this man's birthday. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what's crazy. And I'm not judging nobody. But I am going to say this. The reason when I got offered to do King Magazine or to compete to be in King Magazine that I didn't was because I did not want nobody to walk my son, my only son, biologically, to walk into nobody's house and see his mama in no compromising position in nobody's magazine, or him get older and a nigga be like, ain't this your mama? This your mama, right? Nigga, look at that. I thought about this. My son was only 11. That was the opportunity of a lifetime for me to be in King Magazine. Serious? But I thought about my grandma, who was an ordained minister. I thought about those things before I did them. All the opportunities that was afforded to me, I didn't take them. But you gonna open an OnlyFans on your son's 27th birthday? Do you care about embarrassing him? Do you care about if he finally just snapped because he's so embarrassed by the way that you conduct yourself that he hurt somebody and go to jail? Like, you don't care? She my age. Or a little bit older than me. And I'm not talking about her. I'm just saying, this goes back to what I be saying about parents. The Bible talk about not provoking your children too. Come on. Listen, auntie baby, you know, that's why, you know, the money that used to show up. You seen it. There go my proof. Was them Corvettes and whatnot coming to find your CT, and I used to be shaking them off back then like, go away. What is wrong with you? You seen it pull up. Everybody did, and they didn't know it was coming to knock on that door, did they? There go the proof. She was there. She know who was pulling up and when all used to be put in was. And I was turning them, get away from me. Why is you hunting me down? Go away. Come on. Come on. You already know. Listen, I got proof right here. I used to be trying to be incognito. Like, God dang it. What? Go away. I don't want your money. Leave me alone. No, I'm not going to take your stack of money. Go away. Just take it. I just want to talk. No. Leave me alone. Not for sale. Listen, that part. That part. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. When people come here talking crazy, I done seen way more money. Listen. I done seen money only folks can dream about. Like, dream. Believe it. But I don't care about money. I use it for what I need it for, and the rest of it is extra. That's why I give it away. You hear me? And that's what's so sad, that people are ruining other people's lives for attention and money. Young ladies and men. Do you think? Listen. The young men are doing it too. They selling their bodies for golds and everything. That's why that nigga kicked down that door and broke down that door to get that phone, honey. He knows she be... Now, come on now. Niggas ain't breaking down doors for that when you already know I'm cheating on you with a girl. I'm just saying. Well, I don't know for sure, but I done been around, and I know I done seen some stuff that don't be right. I can't say for sure. I don't want to be a terror-bearer, but I done experienced some stuff myself that was right on the money with that. Listen, it's being written. You a part of it. You was a part of my novel, Punky Bud. You coming in here and verifying what Auntie is saying. The Bible, the book already. You know we all got a novel. Hopefully Jesus don't open the ugly parts of it. Hopefully he don't open the ugly parts. You know? Listen. I just want him to skip over the back, like, you know how kids, you be like, not that part, no, right here. Like when he go to turn that page, not that page, Dad. Let's get past that one. No, I didn't really want you to look at that one. I want you to look right here. This ain't where I want you to look at. I was not wanting you to look over there. Please, can you skip that page? I don't really even understand why I was over there doing. Skip ahead. Yeah, you just skip on to page 277. Don't go to 222, 223, 224, 225, 226, 227. But matter of fact, let's just go to 228. Let's just skip all the 20s. Okay. And let's start at 29. Just this chapter, baby. Just this one. Let's just skip all the other ones, and we just go right here. God, please. But that's the thing, though. In all honesty, everybody, this is why we do what we do over here. This is why we work on ourselves. Telenovela. Come on now. Listen. You said that's why he gonna zip my mouth. Quita! We all are punkin'. That's why all of us over here. Literally, you know that the people... Listen. When you understand that you draw the people to you that are going to help build you up, you draw the people to you that have been through the experiences that you've been through, and this is so that you feel heard. So you feel stronger because you're not by yourself. It's strength in numbers. So if you feel strong every day when you leave here, or you feel like you can go another day, or you feel like it's not as bad as it was, Keep on drawing other like people to y'all because y'all bring people here. When you share your videos and when you share what you, I be seeing y'all now. Y'all be on y'all stuff. Y'all stuff starting to come on my FYP. With y'all sharing the word and talking about your experiences and opening up and coming out of the closet with your life and all of these different things. Not necessarily coming out the closet, but just sharing. I've been seeing y'all stuff, and hopefully y'all see that I've been liking y'all stuff because there's communities that I'll never reach, but you all will. And the more that you come here and you grow, the more that you come here and you are not scared to tell people about what you've been through. First of all, the devil can't keep you trapped in your mind with that. I know for a fact that a lot of mental illness is going away. You don't feel so bipolar now. You don't feel crazy. You don't. And if you still do, it's only going to be for a little while. That's going to go away. I'm crazy enough for everybody, so you don't even got to worry about it. I'm going to be my whole crazy in front of you, so you understand that your crazy is not bad. It's actually good. Your gifts where you can hear and know things. You're not a jinx. God be telling you that's the gift of prophecy. Okay, you're not a psychic. Because psychics plan to get paid for what they do. We're not psychics. If God is giving you the gift of prophecy, you use that to bless people, and those same people will come back and bless you. I promise. When you use your gifts for free, you don't got to pay for nothing. I promise you. You hear me? When you use your gifts for free, you don't have to buy much. Because people will come and bless you with just things that they heard you say that you won't. You won't even think they was paying attention. Or God will put it down in their heart and put them in the store where it's on sale and it's in their budget and then show up with it. This been my life for a long time. And I'll be sitting in my house and people be like, you bless me, you don't even know. And I'll be like, no, I don't want this. And they be like, I'm not going to let you not take it. They'll leave it and run. Leave it and run. It'll start happening to y'all too, because this is the thing. When you help people with their life, genuine help, and their life gets better, God gonna take care of you. The more people life you help genuinely get better, the better your life gets. So why would I try to bring any craziness to anybody's life? It's only gonna make my life worse. And I don't want no parts of that. I'm not gonna even deal with it. I promise you I'm not. You hear me? So don't be scared of the trouble. The trouble is making you into who you need to be. So that when God puts you in the place where you're supposed to be, you can stay there. You'll be strong enough to go against the people that say, don't listen to them. You're right. Don't listen to me or do it. Doesn't really matter. It's not going to break me one way or the other. Because I know for a fact what I'm talking about. And then they come back and be like, I was thinking about it. Oh, I knew he was going to be bad. God told me he was going to come back today. He already told me. He put you on my mind early this morning. And here you are. Hello. I already knew you was coming. Look at that. 6:30 this morning and it's 10:30 today. I just wrote your name down because he told me a conversation inside. I don't know why I'm thinking about such and such. And then boom. You pop up on my phone after 15 years. Or social media or whatever. It'd be a real thing. God will lead you and guide you in every situation if you allow him to. That's your decision making, your finances, your children, work, even what to wear. I promise you, I'll be like, I want to look. And then just different things. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about this. And everywhere I go that day, oh my God, your outfit is so cute. Oh my God, I just love that. Men and women. Oh my God. And I'd be like, oh, you do know how to, okay, well, I'm going to try tomorrow. You got something else for me? Ask him what to cook and what seasonings. And you might not think it's going to be good. And your family will be like, oh my God, what did you do to this? Because he knows every flavor combination. He knows every color combination. He knows. That part. You hear me? He know what I'm trying to tell y'all. When I was 21 and my kids was picky kids. Oh, I used to have to pray every day because they all don't eat the same thing and they going to pick through it. And because they was just all between 1 and 8, 9. So they all in that picky stage of throwing stuff out. They put it in their mouth. They don't like it. And I used to be like, God. And I can cook. But my kids was just picky. You said, oh, that's my house right now. Oh, yes, Nevaeh. So instead of making yourself angry, you ask God before you make your menu. Everybody will have something. You will not, and all your stuff will be gone. I use God for everything, and not in a bad way, but He wants you to use Him. He wants you to use Him. He said, use me as a benefit to you. Use me as a tool. Your life do not have to be stressful. I promise. He will make your burdens light. Come to Him with everything. I'm trying to tell y'all. I asked him. That's why people are like, how do you know? My dad taught me. And not the physical one. Include Him in everything. Don't your life get better, Caleb? And sometimes you forget because we so used to acting on our own. But once you get to the point where you don't want to make no decision unless He didn't give you an answer like, People like, you need to hurry up. No, I don't. Because He ain't said yes or no now. And you're not pushing me to move because you want me to. Well, what's going to happen? I don't know. But He do. So move around trying to make me anxious and paranoid and stressed. Go away. Because I had peace before I answered the phone talking to you. I should have never told you what was going on because He gave me a sense of peace after I prayed. But then I started talking to you, and now you putting all this stupid stuff in my mind. That's why I quit telling people my issues. Especially people that couldn't help. What am I telling you for? Because you ain't going to do nothing but put out this what if and what if and what if. Go away. Right. I move now when He say it. I ain't moving until then, and I don't care what people say. Because every time I listen to people, I end up in a crazy situation instead of, girl, ain't it great? I told her I'm just waiting on it all to go white. It's almost there. We almost there. As soon as I get that big, thick white band, baby, y'all about to prepare to be sick of me. My tips is going to be different colors. All of this going to be gray. It's all going to be gray. And then my tips is just going to be whatever color they is for that 6 weeks. Quita, sometimes you have to. Sometimes you can't tell people your good news because they really be envious and jealous. They really be envious and jealous. Listen. Think about how I feel right now, y'all. It's very few people I can call and tell them about the amazing things that y'all send me. I just have to enjoy them by myself because when I was certain people, like you can see it in their face and you can hear it in your, somebody asked me recently, why do those people buy you stuff? I get asked that question a lot, actually. Why do they send money to you and why do they buy you stuff? And what exactly is it that you do that makes them do that? Well, have you come and watch what I do over here? Well, why don't you just tell them? I said, I have told them to stop sending me stuff. They don't care about that. They do not give a damn about me telling them, okay, that's enough. I don't got a place. Well, she just need this. I see this screen CERCA all over it. I know she said don't, but I'm going to go on and send it. You said and don't. Nope, and we sure don't. You said I will never stop. But what's crazy, I'm going to tell y'all what's crazy. My family used to call me naive because I was always giving somebody something. They using you. I said, well, if they is, that's on them. Everybody always called me naive. But can I show y'all something? Some people, their eyes is closed to other people's suffering. And when your eyes is closed to other people's suffering, people's eyes is closed to your rewards and your benefits and the things that you want. God has never let me close my eyes to suffering people. I have to see it. And I'm like, how do nobody else see it? How did y'all not see this? Be happy if God let your eyes be open to the suffering of other people so that you could actually be a help and solve a need. Because that's what God put us here for. If you're a follower of Christ, if you don't see what Christ did, He took care of the needs of the people, whatever they needed. He didn't care about if they was a drunk, a whore, a lame person, a thief, a tax collector. He took care of all their needs. He didn't judge them by what they did. He just helped them. And you know what? People was always running up to Jesus trying to give him something. Because he changed their life for real, for real. So people have always been mad at me. Watch this. This is my baby. I don't even know if she in here. She might be at work. Watch this. Watch. I'm about to show you. This is my youngest baby.
I was just talking about you, girl.
You was just talking about me, girl?
Yeah, I was just talking
Wait. I'm on live. Can you say it?
Can I say what?
You was about to say what you was talking about me. She said, girl, I was just talking about you, girl.
I was talking with Naya, and I be sitting 10 toes behind mine.
Oh, my baby said I was just talking to my friend and I be sitting 10 toes behind mine.
10 toes behind my. Watch how you speak on my mama name because I'm coming at your neck reckless, and I don't care.
That's that Spanish fire I was telling y'all about.
Listen, I'm telling you. Ooh, I see something. Somebody, I'm not gonna say who or what, but somebody tagged you on FB, and I said, wait a second, it was nothing crazy, but she mentioned you, and I was like, oh yeah, okay, just making sure. Last time I had to tell everybody.
Oh God. Oh, she said I gotta make sure everybody's in line today. Okay. Well, I was calling you. Wait a minute. Hold on. See, you done made me forget what was I about to ask her, y'all? She done went ham. I be trying to tell y'all, my kids act just like they mama. Do you hear me?
Because who are you talking to?
Oh.
Let's redirect this conversation to talk about somebody else.
Listen. I done forgot what I caught. Dang it.
Sorry. I was talking to my friend though, and I was telling her I was coming behind you.
Yeah. Okay, well, when I remember, I love you. Thank you. I'll call you right back. Dang, girl, you made me forget.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's all right. Wait a minute. Hold on. What was we talking about right before that? Oh, Jesus. I'll call you back. I can't remember right now. I love you, girl. Did you go get my grandbaby thing out the thing? Or did her mama go?
I set it up yesterday.
Was she too tired to play with it?
No, she was trying to play with it before I could even set it up.
Yeah, y'all find her phone and plug it up too. With the real cord that go to her phone.
Yeah.
Okay. I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, wait. No. Thank you. I remembered. Okay. Thank you. They helped me remember. Did or did not we always have to deal with people being mad because people just gave us stuff?
Yeah, like at Disney World when we had the fast passes and people was looking at us crazy.
Did y'all hear that? Did we have to wait in line?
No, we got to skip.
Even if the line was 2 hours, did we have to wait?
No, we was taking elevators up to the front.
Okay. And even in our personal life, like mom, have you ever known mom not to give stuff away?
Mm-mm.
And did people used to say people was using me and then God would turn around and bless us with astronomical things?
Mm-hmm.
Always.
It's happening now too.
Y'all hear that? She said it still be happening now too. Okay, I love you. Thank you, Punky. I'll call you in a minute.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye. That's my youngest child. She just turned 20. And people they be mad because they see me and my kids have been blessed, even though they don't feel like we should. But when you put other people in front of you, God puts you first. That's what I'm going to say. When you put other people's needs in front of now you still got to take care of your business. But when you put other people's needs in front of your own, God, it ain't nothing off limits for you. My daughters was going to school. Remember when the platform tennis shoes was a thing? Y'all remember? When the platform tennis shoes and the skater looking shoes was a thing? My shoe angel. Listen, My daughters was in the 3rd and 5th grade going to school with $210 Steve Madden pump titty shoe things on. $300 titty shoes. They wanted some. I went and bought them some from City Trends or something like that because y'all 5 or 10 years old. Honey, he made sure they was all the way together. To the point where the teachers was like, our daughter, and yes, come on, girls, let's go. You hear me? I did what I could. God said I got a little bit better for you. Don't worry, Betty. They wanted them, but I didn't have the money. But that don't mean my daddy didn't have the money. That don't mean that somebody he had around me hadn't already been looking at it. Hell, it just happened with Tay and Auntie. I wanted some tomatoes. I said, I'm going to find me some tomatoes to throw back at these people. Auntie had already sent them. I'm looking at a Roman helmet, and Tatum already got one and was designing it already. Talking about, Auntie, don't go get that. I already got one. I'm working on it now. The Bible says that if you look out for the other people before you look out for yourself, before you can even ask it to be on its way to you. You already know, Thea. Sandra, you already know she did. She sent me, and Joy sent me my shield so I can block. And now I got my sword. I got my Thor hammer. I'm ready. You said don't remind us. That part. And is. I see it's been less tomatoes now since y'all know y'all can get tomatoes thrown back at you. So when I tell y'all this, when people like, oh, she getting up there, honey, this been my life. And I had to live it when nobody couldn't see me. That's why I don't care about living it when people see me, because I had to live it when nobody even knew who I was. When I said we givers over here, I have been in my car with nowhere to go and still gave to people that had less than me. I was sleeping in my car and still gave. And God would turn around and let a complete stranger. I told y'all about the man. He came in a brand new car. I didn't even want to get in that man's car. He had a Corvette. This is a different Corvette, man. And he said, I be seeing you sitting in this park every day. He said, is that all the clothes you got? I said, yeah, all my clothes got rained on. I sent my kids away. I ain't asking nobody. I'm just sitting right here. This man took me to St. Louis Mills Mall, or whatever it was called back then. I think it was St. Louis Mills. I don't know. And got me Jordans, sweatsuits. It was the middle of November. I didn't have no clothes or nothing. I had lost everything. And the nigga that I was supposed to be with couldn't care less. And a complete stranger came and made sure I had hotels. He never tried to sleep with me. He never tried to touch me. He never asked me for not one sexual favor. Not one. Never tried to touch my leg. Never asked me for a hug. Nothing. He said, you too good of a lady to be out here. I can't even believe this is going on with you. Like, you smart and everything. What's going on? I was like, I don't know. Oh, I had a dark cloud in my life that was bringing curses into my life. Because as soon as this nigga would leave, everything I had been asking for would show up literally like the next day. The money, everything, new couches. I'm like, every time you around, I don't get nothing. Every time you in my life, whatever I had before I got, and I would break up and get back with him. And I would lose everything every time. Cars, clothes, I got to keep starting over from scratch. Oh, you got to go. You is the dark cloud. You cursed, and as long as you touching something that's cursed, you gonna be cursed. Men, you start losing, cutting on your hours, and you done tapped into something you don't need to, and you can be with a cursed person. And they'll be blaming everybody else for their trouble, and they the one that's cursed. And you'll start to see it in your life. You costing me stuff you can't even afford to buy or replenish. You said, girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at everybody like, yep, I knew yo was cursed. Don't call me no more. I am there with my spouse now. He is cursed. Honey, listen. And it's because they be doing dirty stuff. It don't even got to be cheating or nothing like that. Just they mind be messed up and they don't realize that You having a cursed item in your house, everybody in there gonna feel the effects of it. I don't want no parts of it. And that's why Circle be in here by herself. But how do you know? But how do you know they become cursed? Uncursed, cause they life don't be is crazy. He don't see it. The cursed person normally don't know that they the cursed. They try to blame everybody else. You said a rock can hold you down or hold you back. Know the difference. That part. That part. What happened? Come on, Auntie. I got you. And two, y'all are now. Do you want us to tell everybody over here? You know we family. Can I just tell the good news? Look it. Before I get to running our business, look it, cause you know I was about to say that. I'm like, wait a minute. Is it? It's a good view of Auntie stuff. Auntie said no polyps, so that's good. I was look at me talking about the messy family members. I was sure about to say like, wait a minute, hold on, wait. Do you want me to tell people ain't no polyps in you? Hold on. Let me make sure I'm not about to get in trouble because Auntie will smack my head. So let me wait a minute. Hold on. Let me not. But that's a blessing because that gives somebody else hope that when they go and get their colonoscopy, that God is gonna give them the same clean board of health. You just gotta be careful. I don't want to get in trouble. That is good news, and somebody else is worried, and God got you too. You hear me? You said about to smash and is because you can't eat nothing. Oh, I know it's about to be so good. TT will put you in the headlock and will call you for your mama. That's the kind of headlocks I take. Call for your mama. Call her. Call for your mama. Call her. I ain't scared of her either. Call for your mama. Go on the call. You'd be like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Listen here, and we'll slap that head quick and go right back to reading her book. I said no. And you said what now? Yep. Happened so fast you don't even know. Girl, I'm trying to tell you. There she go right there. Amazing. There she right above you. I gotta go December 6th to get more testing for my mammogram. Come on. God got us. Just gotta believe. Listen. Deja vu. This is a real family over here. The auntie that'll pinch you under your arm. The grandma that's gonna slide you to change. The uncle that say, I got something out back for you if you need it. At the Thanksgiving thing. We got all them people over here. We got the cousins and everybody be like, just let them be. They gonna do that and they gonna go to sleep. Just let them talk crazy and then they gonna be in here sleep. Don't worry about it. Just let them do it. They gonna do it every time. They ain't bothering nobody. Just let them sit over there. Put them over there in the corner with the kids. They'll be all right. Look. You cannot ever overgive. You can't overgive. Because if you're doing it with the right intentions, God is having you do it and He's just setting you up for another blessing. How do you get set free from being cursed since they don't know they are? You can't set them free. That's a personal choice to stop doing wrong or thinking wrong. Most people are cursed because of their actions and their thoughts. Mostly their thoughts. Because God says if you thought it and you didn't ask for repentance, then you'll do it. So you're just waiting on the opportunity. So then sometimes God be throwing roadblocks in your way to make sure that you don't. And some people just don't care. So then they be cursed. You hear me? They gotta want to change. Some people they don't care about getting money like fraud money, and they don't care about lying to the food stamp office and lying to this person, and they don't realize they be cursing themselves because anything that you get ill gotten, you gonna lose it and more. So if you told somebody something to get some money that wasn't true, you about to lose more money than what you thought you gained by you got it ill gotten. And if they don't want to change, don't let them change you. You right about that. I'm not going to jail for you. I'm not about to be in no situation for you. I'm not doing none of that. Oh, you scared? No, I'm not stupid. Because you getting a right now fix that's going to cost you for the rest of your life. Because if you get a felony, if you get viewed as whatever, then that's going to mess up you trying to be able to get a house, car, certain loans ain't available to you. Like, you messing up your own life for something temporary. Because God says, I make a way of escape for you so you don't have to sin. So when people like, I had to do that. No, you didn't. You just didn't want to wait on God and see what he had to say. You did not have to do that, actually. Because that would make God a liar. He said, I made a way of escape. So like, say for instance, a booster come and she got a whole bunch of clothes for you. If you say no, God can turn around and give you those exact same clothes that are not stolen. Because as long as your kids is wearing them, you as long as you keep the ill-gotten gain in your home, your house is cursed. Your finances are cursed. This is why a lot of boosters and people that be running them scams and stuff, they have $50,000, then they flat broke. Then they have $50,000, then they flat broke. Then they have $50,000, then they flat broke. Like, because it's that cycle, and you actually lose more than you win. So yeah, you might have made $2,500 today boosting, but you just cost yourself that brand new car that you thought you was about to get. And even if you get it, something is going to happen where you're not going to keep it. Like, you cannot sow ill-gotten gain and get good out of it. It's spooky. And if you tied to a person that's always doing evil things, then it's going to mess with your life. It sucks. I've been there. I know. I told y'all my ex-husband used to cut hair. And there was this guy, I guess he used to be taking liquor from the liquor stores or whatever. I don't know. He was a thief. He was stealing everything. Well, my ex-husband got ready to walk out the house to go cut the dude hair. And I said, if he try to give you some brand new clippers or anything, whatever he try to give, don't take them because you're going to curse our money if you do that. Girl, whatever. Do y'all know he left our apartment, our townhouse, went across the road, like right in the same apartments, just over there to cut the dude hair. And he said, babe, why? As soon as I walked in, he said, bro, look what I got you. Look what I got you. The nigga had went and boosted 4 different types of like the handheld cordless clippers, the good ones. He didn't have 4 of them laid out. He was like, because I know you be doing, I know this your hustle, whatever. And then I went ahead and got your wifey because I used to like the it's not horchata. What is the white rum liquor with the cream? It's white and gold. What is it called? I can't think of rum chata. So this nigga started bringing home like big bottles of rum chata, and I'm like, you didn't buy that. Where you get that from? He like, oh, he gave it to me for me cutting his hair. And I said, well, where did he get it from? Because if he didn't have no money to buy to pay you this $20 or $25 to get his hair cut, this is a $50 bottle of liquor. Like, where? How? Don't be asking me no question. I said, I don't want it. What you mean you don't want it? I said I don't want it. Now take it back. I don't want it in my house. My ex-husband went from making like $300 or $400 a weekend. He could make up to between $200 and $400 a weekend to barely making $100 a month cutting hair. People stopped calling him. I said, You were so busy they would start calling you Friday. And he ain't even a licensed barber. He just do a good job. When I say that money fell off, then the job he had got at one of the driving places that was good money, he lost that. I said, you just don't even get it, do you? My lights had not ever been turned off. When I was with this nigga, my lights got turned off twice. And I was a single mama at 16, baby. I said, you have got to go. My kids have not ever come home, and my cabinets was empty. I said, God, this ain't my life. I didn't have a phone for 3 months. Like if I wasn't at home on Wi-Fi, I said, this is not my damn, I've been traveling across the country. Nigga, you gotta go. You said, damn, I don't know how I ended up on this live. Is that bad or is it right here? Is you hitting home because your dad wants you to be? You're speaking my exact life. Nina, you were supposed to be over here. I keep trying to tell y'all, listen, I don't have nothing to do with it. But my life experience is going. Welcome, baby. Welcome to WOIU. It's the school of life over here. We learn about everything. Come on in, have a seat, get your business. Just come on in, girl. Listen, it's a real thing. But if I had not gone through all of these situations, I couldn't have been here. And if I was scared to tell my life, this baby that just popped on here wouldn't have heard her life right now. Do you see why we are overcoming with the words? He's messing my whole life up, and he will continue to. And that's the sad part about it is. So the best thing you're going to need to do is get you a prayer closet. Get you a journal. We got invisible ink if you need to write out what's going on and ask God to change it. Time and date it. No. You can't tell her to leave and run because you don't know what her situation is. Hold on now. Don't speak too quickly. Wait a minute. First thing she needs to do is go to God and ask him what she needs to do. And if it's not a safe place where you can write your journal out and don't have like the means to leave or the means to do whatever, because you don't know, she could be dealing with a crazy person. See, you can't just tell a person to up and leave because niggas will come find you and kill you for leaving. 2, what you gotta do, baby girl, is get you a journal. And if you have to keep it in your car or whatever, it ain't even about talking about him. Talk to God about the things that you feel, time and dated, and God will start to move for you. You won't have to say nothing. You ain't gonna have to ignore. You just still do what you're supposed to do, and God will make a way of escape for you. I promise. I promise. I done been stalked. I done came home and the nigga was in my closet, girl. Lying, talking about he was gone, had ripped my face, ripped his face out of all my pictures, and he was there the whole time, planning on probably taking my life while I was asleep, but my kids was in the bed with me. And I woke up to him standing over me. And I had been in my house for almost 3 or 4 hours. Oh, girl, if God done took you down and done, he about to catapult you to the top. Yeah, go on and get your journal. I done been right there, baby. I'm trying to tell you. Right before this all happened for me, listen, my life was crazy. I left with only what I could carry. My stuff was in storage. Came down here to live with my homeboy. That went sour. I had to go be in a shelter for 62 days. And the lady that had my application, even though I already had my permit, she got mad quick and threw everybody applications and stuff away. They knew move-ins and all of that. Messed up the computer. So I had to wait 5 months after I got here to get my place that I already had when I got here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. The whole thing that happened, like, y'all remember I was hobbling, could barely sit down. Nigga was in a wheelchair. Like, I was like, what is happening? My kids had got mad at me and was talking crazy. Like, it was like all the pressure of all the pressure. You remember me watching me on the floor. Yeah. Now, see, this is the thing. The only reason that my books was on the floor is because the movers broke my bookshelves. They broke them because I had shelves for all those books. And so that was another thing. My lights that my cousin, because my cousin had gave me the actual lights, like, that have the thing on them, the real studio lights. He had gave me those. They came up missing out of my storage. So I wouldn't even have to buy all these ring lights. I had the real ones with the little film thing you stretch over the back and all of that. I had all of that. Somebody stole them right before I moved, like, between my friend's house and my storage. And he said he didn't have them. I remembered putting them on my friend's truck. I don't know what happened to them, but I didn't have them anymore. You hear me? So I'm about to go. We've been on here for 200 minutes. And I got some running around I need to do before it gets too late. And so I will see y'all maybe later. I don't know. Yesterday I just did my normal people stuff. I walked around. I sat in my house. I just like looked at the stuff on my bathroom mirror and said, I need to clean that. On this side right here, on this one. It ain't on this one, but it's on this one. I need to wipe this mirror off. I'm going to wipe this mirror off right now because I'm sure that that's some kind of toothpaste or something. So let's get that. Like, just normal people stuff. putting my clothes in the washer and dryer and actually getting them out before I have to run them again because I forgot about them because I've been on here for 4 hours. You know, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go do some more other stuff, business stuff that I have to go do real quick. And then hopefully everybody, I love on y'all. And I thank you for everybody that came here. My niece that came in here and made me cry. My husband is the same way. His life is all stressed out and I'm here just as calm and do be. Girl, they be having you irritated for real. Listen, I love y'all. And I'm happy we can grow together. Who else is happy that we grow together here? And we talk about the real life stuff. Like y'all be trying to baruch me, but it be the truth. I see now. Don't start acting like the church people. You know, they use the word to correct you like that. Y'all to start acting like the church for a second, bruh. I just want y'all to know I peeped that. Church folks. No, a man that don't work don't eat. Well, what kind of work was he talking about? Yes, because y'all starting to act like the church folks. Y'all was cool at first. So I can't do that to the girl. I'm fine. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so y'all done see I peeped that? It's been a month. And every time I say anything, second barrage. Like, what? I should have never read that to y'all. I shouldn't have did it. It's good, but I just be, because y'all be coming for me, but it be the truth. Queen Be Nice, you gonna live with. Listen here. Listen. I love y'all too. I'm about to go though, for real. I love y'all. I'm gonna go. I'll be back later. I gotta go take me a shower. You know, all that stuff we gotta do. Get out and about. I'll be back. Hopefully sooner than later. Hey, Carisha. I love y'all. See y'all later.